Oh shoot, I'm a VTuber and I actually kind of forgot the most important thing, which is to actually load up my VTuber model. So everyone, it's okay, it's okay. I'm getting the egg. Don't worry, she didn't die. We're cooking, we're cooking. She's gonna be here in just a second. You know, she's getting her makeup done, getting ready for the show. We're working on it. We're working on it. It's a model. It's looking fantastic, you know? It's cooking, okay? It's just a tradition at this point to always forget to pull up the model. It's not always forgetting to pull up the model. Sometimes it's genuinely like it needs to take a second to load in. So let's see if it will work out for us this time. Hopefully, boom. We're good. Gucci. I'm a pro VTuber, everyone. But hello, how goes it? Happy day 2 of the tournament. Ah, wow. Alright, let me know how my voice sounds. I realized the audio yesterday was really quiet, so I've turned it up quite a lot. The mic is very close to my mouth, so hopefully it is good. Let me know if the volume is too quiet. And we have some Pokemon music again, a little more upbeat for today. All right, so let's read everyone's messages. Thank you for pouring on in. Hey, Eggie, have fun, and you got this later. Gotta head out, but best of luck to you. Also, no audio since I'm heading out. Much lovers. Main thinking I'm gonna say something awful. But hello, Agent. Good to see you as well. Thanks for stopping by, Main, and dropping a like. I appreciate it. Hello, River. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Valerie coming in. People sit. Hello, Val. How goes it? Pod crazy, Cody says. We have added Pod Crazy to the stream at the request of Cody, just for you. But thank you so much for popping on in nice and early. Mela, good to see you. Good to see everyone back for day 2. Indeed. Holy tournament, Holy Danelle, welcome back in. How is Liam cooking? I did notice that almost all the competitors today are literally last minute training. I see so many SAP streams, and I noticed Liam's title said, can we cook an egg? And speaking of cooking, let us celebrate. Give a big cheer for Hungry Manny. Thank you so much for the raid of 16 ohmies. How was your games today? I heard you won your set. Congratulations and stat. And how are the lobbies going? It's a model. Where's egg? I'm here. Hi Zaya. Welcome back to the stream. How you been? I'm so aggressively gay. Forgotten you. Barry. Why aggressively? Oh my gosh, it's her, the moment. It sounds good to me right now, Pog. I'm glad I adjusted the volume. Also, I got lost to Liam, people said. I lost sight of my goal. What was it? To train Liam or to threaten Liam? Nice, I love the forward walk, Mellow. And also, hello everyone from Hungry Stream. Good to see you, Axel. Welcome back. Hiru, good to see you. Hedges, the AI thing. Hello, it's me, the VTuber. Hello, Grouchy. Welcome back in. How are you all doing? How did you guys do in Hungry's lobbies today or 1v1s? Yo, bonking the egg. Whoa, pause, Janelle. Are you threatening me in my own stream? Angel, it's good to see you. I'm so sorry, Angels. I don't think I managed to greet you in yesterday's stream, but welcome in today's stream. I definitely kerplonked. After day 1 of the egg cup, I definitely just Uber eat some food, laid down, and just ascended. I was like, goodbye, Crow World. I'm so tired. And I honestly slept almost all of today. I cooked a little bit of food, and that's about it. I just got here. Paw, good timing, Angels. Very nice, very nice. Pyrite, welcome back in. How you doing, Pyrite? And thank you again so much for the raiders. To train Liam? Whoa, why are you training Liam? Do you like Liam more than me, Barry? Is that how it is? But to be fair, it's okay. I've gotten like what, 4 to 5 sessions of coaching already, just specifically for this tournament, so it's not too bad. It's understandable if Liam's last minute cramming. A lot of people are. Had the morning shift, so I got off earlier. Spent a casual 150 on cardboard. Wait, what kind of cardboard are you buying? Eggie, you're getting trained by Cody. What do you mean? I got trained by Cody Kelby too, you know? I got Kelby on my side. Sap and ramen sounds like the best move right now. Like real outside ramen? Or are you talking about packet ramen? Pokemon cards? Nice. Did you get any fancy ones? Wait, huh? What, you think Kelby and I aren't friends? Just kidding. I thought Kelby was training Liam. Kelby is the Vtuber trainer, but I like to use him as my punching bag. And let me know also if the music's a little too loud. I can adjust. I can't tell how loud it sounds on stream at the moment. But Melo's saying she believes Iggie's got this. I don't know. To be fair, it's kind of like anyone's game, because for the packs Liam and I are playing, we are doing a variety set. So it's not like yesterday where a lot of folks chose to do 3 of the exact same packs. I talked to Liam and we decided to do different packs for each game. So what packs that's going to be, we'll find out. I'm going all out in Liam today. What, with your channel points, you think Liam's gonna win? You're going against me? You think Liam's gonna win? All right, to be fair, the score is kind of spicy. Allow me to pull up my good old PowerPoint skills, okay? And then we can go to our screen sharing in just a moment. Hold up, where is it? Where is it? Also, I realized that a lot of things were off-centered in yesterday's stream. I'm so sorry if that bothered any of you. I didn't realize how off-centered it was until I looked back and I moderated the stream. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we have cooking. All right, let's hit the browser button. Let's capture the right screen. Boom, here are the scores from yesterday. So we have Vtubers at a total of 3 points versus Team Tubers at a total of 9 points. So how this works is you're like, how do they have 9 points? The math doesn't add up. Remember that each team gets plus 1 point for every single game they win. However, if they win the full best of 3, aka they had the most points in that set, their team gets a bonus point. So Hiru went against Full Belly Laughs yesterday with a 1 point score versus 2 point score. Tayo went against Sage Breezy with a 1 point score versus a 2 point score. And Chia VTuber went against Tuzi with a 1 point score to a 2 point score. And to be honest, actually, the scores may look, oh wow, the Tubers are so much better. But if you were here for day one, you knew everyone was clenching their butt cheeks, holding onto their pants at over like how pog crazy the matches were. Like a lot of people are like, oh, Tuzi's quite favorite. Tuzi would probably win. Or like, oh, Hiru and FBL are kind of 50-50 because it's puppy pack for all 3 games. It's up in the air. But no, everyone cooked so well. So many matches were like on the edge of your seat. We couldn't tell who was going to win until the last moment. It was like, oh, if they had just repositioned there, or if they had like just done this or that, they would have won. So it was a very, very close game. It was super, super exciting. Every single game, every single match, every single set was fantastic. And we had 3 commentators yesterday, in case you forgot who they were. They were Suboptimi, and then we had Kelby, and then we had Equi, which I think they did fantastic. One of them told me afterwards that they were quite a bit nervous about commentating. And I was like, I don't think anyone could tell you were nervous. You're such a pro at this. They all did such a great job at breaking things down for new players and helping me understand the game. And of course, making things entertaining. So the first set is due to start in about 15 minutes. And I think mostly everyone here knows the rules, right? Hopefully. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, I bonked something in the back end. Okay. Pog crazy. Everyone is loving the pog crazy emotes. Listen, this is added at the behest of Cody. So everyone think Cody. If you love pog crazy, it's all due to Cody. Well, it looks like we got some people finally joining in on the VCs. Probably some folks getting ready for the tournament. I won't talk to anyone just yet though. Mainly because it's ahead of the time. We don't want to get started too early and then rush people to join in at different time slots. So there you go. We'll head back to the presentation, and I think we'll be Gucci there. But does anyone have? Can we have a poll, mods, actually, of who we think is gonna win the today's games? Actually, like, who do you think is gonna win the competition? Team VTuber or Team Tuber? Because it's quite close. In order to win with the scores that we have here, we would need this to happen. We would need the VTubers to win every single one of their sets and someone to potentially do like a 3-0 game, which is going to be really, really hard for VTubers to win. Like showing all the behind the scenes. I know. I made sure all my tabs were safe. Like this is just like all behind the scenes stuff, the Discord, and I can't tell if the music's too loud or too quiet on y'all's end. So someone has to tell me if the audio is out of whack because I can't monitor it, unfortunately. But yeah, not too many crazy things happen behind the scenes, but I could show you guys actually one thing while we are waiting for the tournament to start. Go ahead and vote. This isn't a gamba, but who do you think is going to win? Team VTuber or Team Tuber? Can Team VTuber reverse sweep it? Take the music down just a tad. I got you. Thanks, Cody. Alright, hopefully this is good. But this is the score. Do you guys think we can reverse sweep it? Do you think it is possible to come back? Yo, Team V2 are actually getting 4 votes. Perfect. Thank you so much, Cody. Appreciate it. Dude, I'm not gonna vote in this. I'm very excited to see what the fans, what the people, what the viewers are thinking in this competition, for sure, for sure. Just sweep Philip Amsa. Amsa's got to cook. And I think next up after Amsa is Spice Rat versus Trista Twister. I honestly do not know who would win that match. I think Trista Twister has some SAP experience and he's familiar with the game, but I think Spice Rat plays it a little more regularly. But here's the plot twist, everyone. Spice Rat mainly only plays weekly and like arena, so he doesn't really play a lot of the static packs, so I don't know how much static pack knowledge he has of the metas, of the tier ups, of throw rounds and whatnot, because he really doesn't often do 1v1s. Occasionally he does lobbies to my knowledge as well, so it'd be quite curious to know how the second set is gonna go. And I think that's the most exciting part watching the second sets, because on both days they just happen to be full of the unknown streamers, not in the fact that they're small in middle school and no one cares about them, but in the fact of their SAP presence. We don't really know a lot about their skill level or playstyle. So I'm very, very excited to see how set 2 is going to go. Amsa is gonna cook, I know it. I mean, he better. That's the point of the competition. Good to see you in here, Philip, though. Glad to have it here. And it looks like it's pretty tied, 5-4 for Team Vtuber versus Team FleshTuber on who people think is gonna win. Hedges saying FleshTubers are mega lol. No pressure, Amsa. I mean, at the end of the day, right, it's just a fun competition, and even if after the first set or the second set we realize, well, it looks like Team FleshTuber might win, it's still very exciting to watch because it's also not just about the team's honor, but the personal lineups. So I'd still be very curious to know how Amsa will cook. I'd be very, very, very curious to know how Spice Rat versus Trista goes. And of course, to close out the competition, the set that I will be competing in is at 10 p.m. CST, commentated by Valerai and Cody, and it'll be against Lotus Liam, who I know right now is streaming Super Auto Pets with his kiddos and last minute cramming for this competition. I think it's so funny because it's like watching a ton of high school and college students last minute prepare for the exam. They're just like opening their textbooks being like, I should have studied this like 3 weeks ago, but we're gonna study 30 minutes before this tournament, and they're like sweating. But I'm sure he has nothing to sweat about. I honestly don't know if I will win or he will win. It's always up to chance, you know? Val, Cody, let's go. I know it's gonna be the dynamic duo. And Val, Cody, I know you're in my stream right now. You boys better behave. Don't be weird, okay? You guys are going to be controlling my stream because I will be deafened during my set. I cannot read chat. I cannot listen to the commentators or anything. I will just be listening to my own music in the background and vibing because I don't want any outside influence. Because I don't want to cheat and I want to be honorable to the competition. So hopefully all the tech works. I'll run it with both commentators before I actually start playing to make sure you guys can actually see something on the screen. Because it'll be unfortunate if you're just watching there and you're like, damn. I would really love to see this competition, but her screen is black. People shy. Okay, you better, Val. You better, Cody. I'm watching you, boys. I think it'll be such a fun duo, though, commentating, considering Val has, like, the most soothing voice ever. And he's, like, a wilder in the chat, but, like, a pretty calm streamer overall. Cody is just wild, period. So it's a really good pairing, I think, to especially run the very last match of the event. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I do get really, really bad, like, how to say, competition anxiety, I think. I can play pretty well if I'm just chilling and playing off stream, and I think a few people have commented this whenever I do 1v1s in other people's streams or join their lobbies without streaming my own perspective. They're just like, wow, you actually have a brain and you know what you're doing. And I'm like, yes, I do. It's just when I have streamer brain, I get nervous. What the beef between the Vtubers and the FleshTubers? Well, you see, we are 2D, they are 3D. We are not built the same. Skin mostly. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I've got more skins than you guys. I have like, look, can you guys do this? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not on your streams, little fleshies in my chat. But it's just a bit of friendly competition. Good question as well. If anyone is pouring in who wasn't here for the explanation yesterday, we can do a Spark Notes version of how the competition works, and this time where you can see most of the presentation deck without it actually being cut off by the screen. So Team FleshTubers, so far the folks who have already competed are these three lads to our left. Sage Breezy competed yesterday, Choosy competed yesterday, yesterday, and so did FBL. Then we have Liam and Twister Twister and Philip. Philip's here, Twister Twister is not pictured. So these three lads will be competing on Team Vtuber, trying to clutch it out for the team today. We'll see if they can actually carry on the legacy carried by these first three lads yesterday. We'll see if they'll clutch it up. But look at that, that's some beautiful Vtubers. There's me, there's Tayo Shonen, there's Chia, Tayo, and Hiru, this little duck in the corner, all competed yesterday. Amsa, the Spice Rat, and myself will be competing today. And I know some people are like, Eggie, are you sure this is you? Yeah, look, I just have really photogenic abilities, okay? A little bit of a brush up. If you really love the art of Eggie on this poster, this is the birthday art that I commissioned from Dramaturgy Mimer, who is such an amazing artist. They did this birthday commission for me, which you can see in some of my schedules. They did my profile photo, and they were just the nicest little bean ever. The egg looks so good. Yeah, I think all the VTubers look so good. The artwork just happened to match up so well for the announcement. Like, I just love how you can tell everyone's unique, like, VTuber style, but it's still like a really consistent art look. For the folks who are like, wait, how did you decide this cute aesthetic for the VTubers? Well, obviously, I just have to rely on the art they give me. But you're like, why do the Vtubers look like this? Disclaimer, these are the photos that the boys specifically sent me and asked me to use, okay? I didn't pick these out. They sent them to me and said, please use this, okay? And so that's how that turned out. But to also round out the competition, I can't possibly run this with my smooth brain. We have another set of commentators today. Yesterday, you had the lovely Equi, who's here in the center, Kelby MG, who's probably asleep right now, British boy, and Suboptimal, who is this little stick figure here. Sebo will be rejoining us today to commentate the first match, followed by Cotty, this lovely plank here. He's normally a Vtuber, but, you know, we can't have too many Flushies around in this competition. And then Valerie right here. That's right, Valerie is joining the comms. So very exciting. The packs are any static packs, so packs 1 through 4 were on the table. And we will see what each set has chosen to be in their best of 3 competitive, choice. They could all be the same pack. They could each be different packs for each game, but it will be mirrored, meaning that the VTuber and the Vtuber will be playing with the exact same pack. The settings are kind of typical for your competition. Host is going to be forcing the packs because if it's mirrors, it doesn't really matter. Custom per tier scaling, 105 seconds for the timer. Team points, +1 per team whenever they win the game, and +1 extra point for whichever team wins the set. So chat rules, if you're just now tuning in and you weren't here yesterday, be good. Stream rules still apply, though there is some spicy competition going on. Be nice. Players range from newbies to pros. Some of them, this is their very first competitive scene, and for other folks, they've been playing a few comp games before. So everyone's expertise is different. You're free to do the typical SAP community thing, which is provide feedback, critique, share your thoughts on what you would have done or what you wouldn't do in case of what the players are doing on the screen. But be nicely in how you word it. Be gentle as well. Lastly, have fun. Go pod crazy, everyone. This is the second and the last day of this tournament, which has been over 2 months in the making with 20 plus people involved in the project. Okay, if it's Liam, can we bully him a little? Yeah, if you're the lemurs, as long as you're not like looking at someone be like, eat shit and die, you can bully them a tiny bit. Okay, Bran? I'll grant you permission there. We can legally bully Liam. A little bit. A little bit of friendly bullying is totally okay. But here is the schedule for yesterday. We ran from 3:30 p.m. all the way up until like around 7:30. A good 4-hour stream. Today I expect it to be about the same, about 4 hours long, with me running the explanation now, and then our first set starting at 8 p.m. CST, which is in about 5 minutes. We'll give the folks time to come on in. Hello, Sobo, good to see you as well. There's our first announcer of the night. And Dragon, welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you here. Hopefully the audio is better today than it was yesterday on my end, but I think all the boys sounded fantastic. Sobo especially doing great commentating for that last really spicy match yesterday. And I'm quite excited actually to have Sebo commentate Amsa versus Philip's match, because Philip is a well-known kind of like person in the SAP dojo. They've held their own tournaments. They've definitely competed in the team tourney before, whereas Amsa has only really actually done one tournament to my knowledge. Amsa and I competed in Hiru's like creator clash tournament. I can't quite remember what the name was called, but essentially streamers were invited with 2 to 3 viewers to compete team style in different brackets, and Amsa was on my team, and ever since then he's been addicted to SAP. Who would have thunk? The next set after that will be Spice Rat versus Twister Twister with Cotty, and then of course me, Liam, with Val and Cotty commentating there. And of course, this tournament, though a really big deal with the amount of players, could not be done alone. So thank you so much again to the Vtubers for volunteering their time. Chia Vtuber, who is mid-subathon right now, I cannot believe, guys, she competed 1.5 days into her subathon and cooked that hard. That hamster is cracked on another level. Tayo Sonen, who did absolutely fantastic, was so sweet. Spice Rat, who will be coming on later. Amsa and Hiru, of course. Tubers, Tuesday Breezy, Twister, Philip with Style, Full Belly Laughs, and Lotus Liam. Twister, also in the midst of his own subathon at the moment. And our casters, Kari, Kelby, Equi, Suboptimal, and Valerai. There's actually a special thank you, which I accidentally glazed over yesterday, for everyone if you see the good old Cruiser. Yes, that's right, Cruiser, who is one of the tournament organizer folks in the SAP Dojo. Please be sure to give him a big thank you. He was so nice in being willing to promote this event in the SAP Dojo on my behalf, which is so nice of him. He offered to do it. I didn't really have to ask too much, and he's very busy at the moment, so I really appreciate him stepping in and promoting the event even more to the SAP world. But of course, we have It's G&G here, kind of kicking my butt to get this thing started, really saying, you know, what would be cool, a VTuber versus FlushTuber tournament. I was like, I was already thinking of this. I should get started on it, huh? So, unfortunately, Gavin can't make it because he's on his 9-year anniversary with his soon-to-be wifey. But if you see Gavin, be sure to tell him a thank you and a hello from the Egglings. Kobe and Cody, who I swear probably hate me now after asking them so many questions how to organize a tournament, how to coach people and everything. These boys are essentially the co-organizers without volunteering for it. I've kidnapped them, essentially. But they're so sweet. And thank you, Hiru, for teaching me how to set up the visuals for the tournament. And FBL, of course, for helping me with the logistics and the rules and everything. Kelby and Cody donating a lot of their time to coach folks. I think Cody said he managed to coach every single VTuber as well, which is pog crazy. And then finally, we have the staff members who are my mods. Amsa for helping me with all the creative decisions. Mello and Tube for doing all the photoshopping of the FlushTubers, lightning fast. And of course, Agent for helping to run the stream every single day as usual. Send help. Why do you need help, Cody? Why do you need help? Chia gave Tuesday everything he could handle. I think Tuesday could barely handle it. He was sweating, man. It was so close of a game. But yeah, that's all we have on the roster now. Let's go ahead and hop into the VC and start getting set up. And if you're like, wait, how are you going to stream both games on the screen? Don't worry. We've got the Egg Cup, the Egg Cup Tournament Stadium. I'm not quite sure what to call this screen, but hey, we're back. Ka-chow. Because of the kidnapping. Thanks. I forgot what I even said. All right, let me go ahead and move my model. I notice I'm a little bit on the edge here. Let's get a little bit taller. Hopefully I'm not blocking the screen or anything. But everyone who helped make this happen, you are the best. And you, yes, you watching and viewing this tournament, whether you're only watching for a little bit, popping in just for day 2, or you are here for the entirety of day 1. Thank you so much for watching, honestly. it means a lot because, I don't know, I, of course, want this tournament to go well for you all, but I also want the other competitors and the commentators taking part of the tournament to really feel the excitement and the vibes of the SAP community. So I think you guys did amazing. I didn't watch the entire VOD, but I watched so much of it and read so many of your chats, and they were so freaking funny. I could see you guys cheering, asking a lot of questions, and a little bit of shit talking, which was quite fun to see. So I hope you guys keep up the energy for today as we figure out what team will reign supreme. You saved the VOD, right? Agent, can you remind me to save the VOD tonight? It's gonna take me 2 nights to download it because really large VODs take a while, but someone, mods, remind me to save the VOD, please. I will be really sad if I forget to save this VOD. But let's go ahead and see if there's anyone, if our casters and folks are already in the live booth. Sebo, if you want to go ahead and hop in there. I think I saw you a bit earlier. And then I think we have Philip ready, and then now we're just waiting for Amsa at the moment. And I think Amsa should hopefully be online. So we'll see how this works. Thanks everyone for working on the cup. Indeed, Dragon. Thank you guys so much. I think Sebo is here. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How goes it, Sebo? How are you?
I'm doing alright. How about you?
I am nervous again. I thought honestly day 2 I wouldn't feel anything, and I was fine until 30 minutes before I started streaming.
That's okay. That's how you feel live.
That's true. It's the adrenaline, and then we're gonna go paw crazy all together. Alright, let me pull you up on the screen, because you're looking a little transparent, you know? We can't have that. Where are you? Oh, boop, there he is, the lovely Subbo. And you're like, everyone, who is competing? What is going to happen on the screen? Don't worry. We have the VTuber scores here from yesterday, and they are consecutive, so we're adding on to yesterday's scores. So VTubers at 3, FleshTubers at 9. Who's the first VTuber competing? Well, you'll find out soon. Philip with Style is the first FleshTuber, and the first VTuber will be Amsa Redhum. Oh, and hang on, there's Subbo's name, so you know who this wonderful stick figure is. Subbo, do you have any thoughts of which team is gonna win the tournament? When we did a poll earlier, it was tied.
Really? After the 9-3 lead that the Flesh Tubers got?
I mean, there is the math works out. There is a potential to reverse sweep if the VTubers win every single set.
It could happen, I guess.
There's hope. There is hope. If we learn anything from yesterday's tournament is it's not over till it's over, surely.
Yeah, so many close matches yesterday. Hoping to see the same thing today.
Me too, me too. All right, let me message Amsa. You ready, son? Are you alive? Are you cooking? Philip seems to be ready, already sharing his screen and everything. Excellent. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Ba-ba-bum. But it looks like we have a variety of packs today. So, to my knowledge, if I remember right, I believe Philip and Amsa will be playing packs 3, 2, 1, which go. Wait, I always mix up. What's pack 3?
Star back.
Okay, so they're going Star Puppy Turtle, which is quite exciting. A little bit of variety within one set, considering yesterday the competitors chose the same pack for all 3 sets.
Yeah, pack 3, first time we're seeing it. Honestly, I think pack 3 dittos are actually pretty interesting. Somehow they are so close a lot of the time.
And considering how close the games were already yesterday, it will be probably neck and neck. I truly believe Amsa and Philip will be a very exciting match to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let me double check. Hold up. I love bink bonking around the back end of OBS, being like, what am I looking at? Maybe I should label all these links and organize my sources better. I'm not quite sure where Amsa is, though. Hopefully he's not in bed. Amsa, you better be awake. Otherwise, Galaka. Alright, perfectly. Philip typing in Jeopardy sounds, ready for Amsa to appear when the moment strikes. Let me see. Also, Subbo, I forget. You're in Mountain Time, right? That's your time zone?
Yeah.
What is the Subbo sleep schedule like? I'm kind of curious.
I'm like a 70-year-old person. I go to bed at like 10.
Oh my god. So I caught you right before your bedtime, huh?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can stay up.
Alright, no worries, no worries. I think we're just waiting to see if Amsa will roll up. Question mark, question mark. And if not, I don't know. I didn't plan this far, you know? Old people sleep schedule pod. Cotty's a supporter, but hey, do you get a full 8 hours every night at least?
Yeah.
Pog, wow, what? Look at him, look at him. He's not a degen, he's just an old person. What a normie. Philip saying I'm an old person sleeper too. I mean, you all probably have a better sleep schedule, are more beautiful and more well rested than I am, you know? I got these dark circles for days. Philip and Dragon saying, we gotta cook until the tentacles sing or until the fat lady sings. I'm glad you guys learned something from yesterday's tournament. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Philip saying they have chronic eye bags. Are they Gucci, Chanel, Prada? Question mark. I feel like my dark circles are a little better nowadays, which I know is hard to believe considering my cursed stream schedule. But that's okay. Put me in, coach. Wake up, Amsa? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna mute for just a second. Subbo, you mind babysitting the chat while I attempt to call Amsa?
Sure, no problem.
Alright, guys, behave. Don't be weird to Subbo, okay? I'll be back in just a jiffy. Ba-doop.
I don't know why she said that I need to babysit chat. Chat's not full of babies. Everyone in chat is super cool.
Everyone's staring at you, Sub.
Okay. Maybe they are a bunch of children. I don't know.
All the little eggling children. How's it going, everybody?
How you feeling, Philip? You confident going against Amsa?
I'm nervous, actually. I'm nervous being on the stage of a big event, you know? But I
Yeah.
have been I have been working on performing with nerves for the team tourney, so I'm feeling pretty confident.
Yeah. Have you like gotten used to it a little bit, or is it still like adrenaline pumping?
Yeah, I've gotten pretty used to it, so I'm feeling pretty good. I know that AMSA is very good at pack 3, which is why we decided to do 3, 2, 1, because I think AMSA's probably stronger at pack 3. I'm probably stronger at pack 2, and then pack 1 should be a pretty even playing field. So I'll be interested to see if we make it all the way to game 3.
Yeah, sounds exciting. First one to mix it up. I think it's much more interesting to watch, I guess.
Was yesterday all full mirrors of the same?
Yeah, we had one puppy and two turtle.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, I think we're mixing it up. Amsa and I are mixing it up today, and then the next set we're gonna see straight mirrors of pack 1, and the final with Eggie is going to be another full variety pack. So it should be fun sets all day today.
Nice, nice. How's your team doing in the team tournament?
We're doing pretty well. I think we're qualified for the playoffs, which is good.
That's good.
I have been thrown to the wolves a couple of times. I had to play Bagels this past week.
Yeah, that's a rough draw.
While I managed to score one game off of him, it went pretty downhill after that.
Yeah, one game is good. That's one game off the number one player.
I'll take it. I'll take it. So I've been practicing this week for AMSA with difficult matchups in the other tournaments that I'm participating in, both the team tourney and Tay Theory's puppy pack tourney.
Imagine being so sweaty that you compete and practice for a tournament with more tournaments.
It's just how you got to do it sometimes. I don't have time to practice in between. All I've got is tournament match after tournament match.
That's true. I honestly had my training around like a week to 2 weeks ago. I have no time to train leading up to the tournament because obviously I'm prepping everything. Also, welcome in Wolf, welcome in Dino, and also welcome in Echo. Don't worry, you guys haven't missed too much. Also, welcome in Life. Our first VTuber, I think Alms is asleep. I'm having the
It
mods call him.
it is pretty early over there. He's what, 13 hours ahead or 12 hours ahead of my time zone?
Yeah, I think it's 13. It's 9 a.m. and he said he should be awake. He did confirm that this time slot was okay with him, and I'm triple checking that I did not square brain it and that he actually is the first matchup, right? Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
There is an alternate. I'm gonna give Amsa another 10 minutes if that's okay with you guys, and if Amsa doesn't come in, I think he was in Liam's chat earlier. He had time to talk shit in Liam's chat, but he doesn't have time to show up in the tournament. Pause. What? He was awake earlier. He might be touching grass, but either way, we'll figure out a substitute situation. Worst comes to worst, I think the best situation to do is possibly, if that's okay with Philip, if I sub in for Amsa and just do 2 sets in the competition since
Oh
there's
no,
no one
going
else you could
against
do.
Egg Queen herself?
The Egg Queen, I think that's an easier matchup for you, honestly.
It is, but it's more intimidating for sure.
Oh, why? Why? Does the power of a 2D streamer frighten you, flush tubers?
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
He's
You've been
scared.
practicing a lot, and I saw the way that you destroyed Kelby a little bit ago, and I'm feeling I'd be quaking in my boots if I ended up going up against you.
It'll be okay. I think you'll be able to cook. Whoa, Tuzi, another member of Team FleshTuber saying, when you turn to your side, you just simply disappear. Well, are you calling me flat, Tuzi? That's very not Pog. That's so unpog woman of you. Whoa, Tuzi, whoa.
Let the coach play. I'd play Cotty if Cotty wants to play. I think that would be a good sub.
Honestly, we'll see. We'll see. We can hold a chat vote to see if people would like Cody to sub in for Team VTuber or myself. I'd be fine with Cody, honestly, considering he was the Team VTuber coach. And Cody actually managed to coach every single VTuber, believe it or not.
Man's been working hard. All that coaching, surely he's learned a thing or two himself along the way.
He's truly, I started calling Cody dad as a joke, but I think it started catching on with how much coaching he's done lately. I'm kind of curious, Savo, Philip, have you guys ever coached another person before?
Yeah, I've done a decent amount for the team tournaments.
Oh, wait, have you captained before?
Yeah, although I'm not a captain this season, but I've coached pretty much everyone.
Whoa, Pog teacher vibes.
I have not directly coached anyone, but I have been a contributing member of coaching conversations.
That's good. You can always learn by proximity, right?
Yes.
All right. All hail Egglode. Welcome in, Wolf, and also welcome in, Scotty. Alrighty. No rest for the wicked. All right. Can we have a mod poll, please, if we'd like Cody or myself to sub in for Team VTuber in Amsa's stead? Up to you guys. We'll let the people vote. Last time I held a poll on letting people decide what happened to the stream, we ended up with an Eggie Tentacles model. So I'm kind of worried on what they're going to vote in this time. Alright, the people seem to be cheering on for Cody. Cody is a VTuber in spirit. And thank you, mods, for putting up the poll. Vote now. Would you like Cody or me to compete in Amsa's stead? It looks like we have 2 votes for Cody already.
All right, I feel like I can't vote on this one. It would be biased.
That's true. That's fair. Sevo, in your eyes, if Cody were to compete against Philip, do you have an idea of who's the favorite?
Since they're both here, I'm gonna say it's equal.
Oh, he's scared. Okay, it's okay. Don't worry. I'll ask you again when they're both deafened and competing. Don't worry. It's totally not like anyone watches the VODs. Oh my gosh. It seems like Cody is pretty strongly in the lead with 6 votes, honestly. Why is everyone going wicked, guys?
Agent Core is trying to put his hat in the ring, saying, "Wish I could sub in."
I
Maybe
feel
he's
like
got something going on, or
would you be more afraid of Agent or would you be more afraid of Cody?
I think I don't know. These might be fighting words, but I might be more afraid of Agent.
Oh
I
shit!
think I can handle Cody.
Oh shit! Did you hear that, Cody? He thinks you're not a threat. He thinks Agent's more of a threat. Whoa, dude, Subbo was so diplomatic, but Philip said.
Hey, I'm a competitor here. I've gotta throw my hat down, you know?
Cody's probably like having a Chick-fil-A in one hand, like a good old, what the heck, a Truly in the other. He's like, I'm ready to game, boys. Send me in. All right, I think with a vote of 9-3, it's pretty easy to go ahead and pull in Cody at this point. All right, Cody, you here?
I am.
All right, Cody, you're a bit quiet. Can you adjust your settings to Actually, it doesn't matter at the moment because you'll be in the ring. You won't be able to talk, but how does it feel to be summoned in like a Pokemon?
That feels great.
He said, let me cook, chef. All right. Well, it looks like Cody is embracing the VTuber life. Perhaps this is a glimpse into the future at something else. But surprise, surprise, it's going to be Cody v. Philip. Cody, go ahead and boot up your sap if you will. And we'll let you
good
cook.
with 3, 2, 1, Cody?
Sounds good to me.
Nice,
Alrighty.
easy. Dude, Cody's like one of those people who goes to a restaurant and is just like, give me whatever. And I'm like, wow, the perfect customer truly does exist.
They're having.
Alrighty. You guys can go ahead and DM each other the password however you want to set it up. Politely, remember, kiddos, do not snipe these competition lobbies. Just to help things run smoothly, especially since we're already slightly behind schedule. I'd appreciate you guys being good eggs and behaving. I trust you all are good. Thank you, mods, also for updating the title already. I do appreciate it. And thanks, Savo, for sitting tight as we figure this out. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and switch over. We've got one thing up, and then let me pull up the Discord here. Alrighty, it looks like they're ready to cook. Both players should be deafened at this point in time, and they're doing packs 3, 2, 1, strawberry to puppy to turtle. So let's see the first strawberry game of the day.
This
This is interesting. I don't know how much experience Cotty has with Pack 3. He's probably done like some lobbies, but I don't know about 1v1s.
Mm-mm. I'm also curious to see if on his feet, like being pulled into a competition setting, like if his brain is in the headspace, he's excited over the super auto pet. Actually, not pets. He got pants. Oh, okay. Someone's outside the apartment, but interesting start. What is your ideal start for pack 3 in your eyes? What animals would you like to see?
Usually kiwis, and ducklings are the best, and then like mouse is pretty solid. So
Mm.
usually rolling for those three.
What are your thoughts on hummingbird in the beginning?
Um, it's I don't play a ton of Pack 3, so I
Mhm.
might not know everything, but I don't see a lot of people take hummingbirds, but it's I don't know, it might be okay.
Mm. Well, it looks like Cody is running with a whole flock of hummingbirds. Also, Saratoga, welcome back into the stream. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. All right. A lot of folks believing in Cody. Don't forget, guys, you guys can predict with your channel points, stimulate the egg economy, Gamba a bit. This is the prediction not just for the game, but for the whole set. Who will win the 2 out of 3 games or potentially 3 out of 3 games? Will it be Philip or will it be Cody? Cast your channel points now. Gamba, Gamba. Tuesday seems to think that early hummingbird is good, but it falls off against salamander and jellies. What would you say you would look for once you hit turn 5 lotto? What are the best pets then?
Well, you don't really go for turn 5 lotto in Pack 3.
Oh
You're mostly
shit.
looking for jellyfish and pug, and then you can kind of take the tier 3 that you get.
My bad. I thought this was puppy pack. I'm spinning.
But going for the experience build, just like jellyfish, pug, clownfish is usually pretty good.
mm.
Salamanders can also be good if you get a couple of them.
I think it seems a lot of people think Cody will go pug train. Good idea, bad idea?
Yeah, it's usually pretty good. Pug is just like insane for a tier 2, I think.
Also, Kaiju, welcome back into the stream. Ooh, they're cooking. They're cooking. A little bit of blood has been drawn early in the first couple turns, but nothing too scary. You always lose a few before you win a few.
Yeah, I would say it's looking pretty good for Cotty. He's got early Cappy, which is pretty nice, just that extra stats, and then he also has the pug.
So Cappy boosts itself based on the number of times you roll, right? And also, Liam, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Lemurs. Oh my gosh, look at them in the chat threatening me. Trying to threaten me with some egg bonking? Everyone, if you will. Welcome the Liam Raiders with a bit of an eggy Glock. I think we should fight fire with fire. Why not? Well, welcome in, Raiders, and thank you so much for the raid, Liam. I look forward to fighting you a little later this evening. Alright. Haven't missed anything while I was welcoming in.
To answer your question about the Cappy, it buffs everything you're shot by +2/+1 when you roll. So pretty much as long as it's not in your opening shop, it gives +2/+1.
Ah. I see, I see. I always forget that Cappy boosts the shop and not itself.
If you see another one in the shop, then it can kind of buff itself. But yeah, if you get a couple Cappies, then those stats become pretty significant.
Alright, let's see how it's gonna roll out. Cody and Philip. Philip actually going
15 to 9.
down.
Looking pretty good for Cotty early on. I guess taking those hummingbirds really did pay off.
Hummingbird stonks. What do you think Philip is trying to pivot to over here? I'm like looking at his team, but I can't quite tell what his thought process is.
Looks like he's going big stork. So some good things in Pack 3 are like Vulture, Anteater. You get like some summons, and Vulture like Spino or something can end up being pretty good in the late game.
Interesting. I don't see very many people take Anteater, at least not at the casual or beginner level.
Yeah, usually considered to be a great pet for Pack 3.
Interesting, interesting.
And now we see Philip going Starfish, trying to get some scaling going.
Ooh.
I mean, Starfish can be good if you high roll it and get a bunch of them, but like just one might be kind of rough. We'll see if he gets more.
I'm curious to know if Starfish is also a little too late. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll be fine, and I could be wrong.
Yeah, if he high rolls, if he gets more, it'll be
Mm-mm.
fine.
Looks like he's drawn some blood against Cotty. Cotty losing his perfect, thick 15 lives, going down a little bit. It's okay. He's got the hard hats on. He's hard-headed. Philip is really thinking out here. And also, welcome in, Pog Villain. I see Brandon there. I see Mumph. Welcome in, Mumph. Also, Saf. Welcome on in. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. And wait, is Sub co-commentating? Yup, Subbo is sitting here. I can't even say in the flesh. I guess in his beautiful stick figure form, he is sitting here with me.
The perfect form.
The ultimate form. What inspired you, actually? Like your profile photo and the stick figure. Where did this come from?
I wish I knew. I just didn't have any other ideas, so I just picked something random.
You know what? It's part of the branding. It worked out beautifully for you.
Sure.
Alright, imagine using your brain. You have to. There's math involved in this game. Who would have thunk? I see Toad on... Ooh, a Toad on Philip's board.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe, again, could set up for like Vulture, Summons, Toad. That could be kind of nice.
Yeah, true. We do see... Oh, is he going to stack the store? Oh, thank God. I was like, he's running a Kelby.
But Cotty's got a bit of experience build going. He's got the Clownfish Pug. That usually is pretty good tempo. That like wins the middle rounds and then kind of falls off eventually. But you can still get like level 2 Pug into Stego or something.
That
and
was-
just like finish them off.
That was kind of my worry as well, with the fact that I don't think experience teams last you very long unless you could just absolutely take them to Tempo Town in like the very first few games.
Yeah, it's sometimes you can just like kill them. Sometimes again, like level 2 Pug just allows you to find a lot of stuff usually that can just win.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have too much experience with like level train builds. Like whatever Cotty is doing, I actually don't know how to do this or understand it very well.
As long as you just get the level ups, you get the stats from Clownfish pretty much.
Nice, Sue. Oh, he's looking the Mantis. He could Mantis it and sacrifice the stat boost. Actually, no, he could just sell the Zebra on Philip's side here. But instead he decides...
Yeah, this is... Go ahead.
Oh, he almost sold Cappy there, and I was like, bro, you didn't do your maths. You don't have money.
Yeah, it's very interesting to take a turn 7 Mantis when you don't have anything to sacrifice. That's very bold. Like you can take like a Mantis if you have a Blobfish or something, but I don't know if you just like take it.
He could just be looking for scaling. I think Cotty is also... I thought I saw Cotty earlier sell his not goldfish, clownfish. Did he buy it back?
I missed it, but he's got Pug, or he's got Anteater, I guess now.
I feel like he's a bit indecisive of what direction his team is going. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, kind of. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like also confused. Also, Greed, welcome back into the stream. Long time no see. Yes, it is tournament day, so I'll be commentating a lot. Unfortunately, this does mean I'm not as good at being able to keep up with my chat as I normally am. But do know I do watch out the VODs to monitor this, and I love seeing everyone's reactions throughout the competition. So if you have anything to say, whether it's supporting the team, providing critiques, I think a lot of the players actually from day one told me they watched the VOD and learned so much from both the commentators and you all in chat. So it's a great learning experience, whether you're a pro sat player or you're just a casual watcher. Also, welcome in Gachi. Cotty stepping up for Team Vtuber. Indeed. Amsa is asleep and I think missing his set. So Cotty has volunteered as tribute and he's cooking.
Yeah, got Philip down to lethal, looking pretty good. Got the Anteater level up this turn as well.
Really wanted to see Amsa Sag. Me too. I think Amsa is really excited for the tournament. If he shows up later, we could try to see if there's something we could work in. But unfortunately, the show must go on. And thank you so much, Cotty, for stepping in, being a sacrifice. Oh, I see Philip. Usually when I play Mantis, this could be wrong, feel free to correct me, Sabo, I only feel comfortable sacrificing one animal at a time. I don't like putting the Mantis in between two things. I feel like that's too spicy for me.
Yeah, it probably just depends on your team, but usually you only have like one thing to sacrifice.
Is Amsa a honk shoe or a honk mimi kind of person? I feel like Amsa is probably a honk shoe kind of person. Philip is on lethal.
Ooh, gets a draw. Okay, seen another round.
Hanging on for dear life. It's not over till it's over. We did see a lot of people come back.
Ooh, get
Literally.
the crow out of the stork. That's quite nice.
Oh, double crow. What does he plan to do? What is he gonna level up?
I don't know. Maybe just the mantis for a tier 6. Usually tier 6s in pack 3 are pretty good. You know, Cotty's got a shoe bill, and he's got plenty of lives, so even if he loses a couple rounds, he might have the scaling advantage now.
Let's see, let's see. Oh, another stork. Is he gonna take it?
He's also got a dove. That could be some stats.
Also, let me double check. Took a little bit of an internet detox. No worries. Do what you gotta do. I'm glad you made it back on such an eventful day. I'm very excited to have you here, Green. I bet Amsa will be bummed about it when they wake up. Don't worry. I am doing my best in monitoring to see whenever Amsa wakes up if he can be pulled back into the tournament or if he just wants to go ahead and forfeit his spot to Cotty. So don't worry. Managing it on the back end. All fine and dandy.
So Philip's mantis is kind of forcing his positioning. Let's see if Cotty can take advantage of that.
True. That is the one big fallacy I've heard with Mantis is that you're just kind of like locked in for your first 2 slots no matter what.
Yeah, you got to put it in like front or back, and with Toad, it's a little more awkward to put in back, I guess.
Oh, Philip actually climbing out on the lethal train, trying to see a bit of sun, trying to see the light in the dub. Got a hawk
Yeah,
out
let's
of
see.
it.
I mean, Cotty's now got Vulture. That's going to be a pretty nice improvement here.
Would you mind explaining what a vulture does?
When 2 friends faint, it deals 4 damage to a random enemy.
Oh, sheesh.
Cotty has 6 feints right now, so she'll get 3 triggers. That's 12 damage. That could be pretty good.
Ooh, everyone who was crying in the crowds, crying over the fact that Amsa wasn't going to be competing. Don't worry, I've gotten word that the homeboy is now awake and he'll be competing for the next 2 games. So Cotty will just sub in for game 1, Amsa will take over games 2 and 3. We are getting the Amsa v Philip games. Don't worry, everyone.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Oh wait, Philip also has a Vulture. They're both going to have Vulture potentially?
Crazy. I have a question. If Philip has a vulture, right? And the mantis causes a faint, does that... Oh, wait, never mind. Does vulture
It does
only work?
count.
It does?
Yeah, it counts as one of the 2 feints, so it activates sooner at the next battle.
Oh, is that a strat that people commonly use? Or is that kind of like fun fact tech that no one really uses all too much?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's more fun fact, but it could actually matter. But now the Vulture, if it hits the other Vulture, it's like a Vulture snipe off which one kills the other. And Cotty's kills Phillips.
Oh... I like how a mantis was summoned as well as a mantis gamer. But congratulations, Cotty, on the dub. That's 1 point for the Vtubers. Cotty subbing in for Amsa. Hello, Garbo. Welcome in. Good to see you. All right, allow me to do my cooking. And can someone in the chat please at Cotty to let him know Amsa is awake? If one of the mods could do that, so that way Cotty knows he's ready to be subbed out. I think Amsa, you can come into VC anytime you want. You should be awakened in the stream at this point. And I need to do some VTuber magic and update the overlay and everything. So that's 1 point. The VTubers have hope. We're coming, clawing our way out of the depths of pain. It's a tag team match. It kind of has to be just because I know Amsa really wants to compete as well. And so I don't want to take this opportunity away from him. But I'd say that was a pretty good strawberry game, honestly. Very interesting. Alrighty. So now we're moving on to Puppy Pack, the Lotto Pack. Any thoughts of Amsa versus Philip on Puppy specifically, or is it still up in the air?
Yeah, it feels pretty up in the air. Like, anytime there's Puppy Pack Dittos, I feel like it's kind of up in the air.
Alright, let's underput Amsa Redhum back into the team.
Well handled, Philip.
Cotty telling Philip that he did a great job. Alright, let me think. It's technically Cotty's point in his honor, but to keep the overlay consistent, Amsa won. And our good old fleshy Philip with a 0. First blood goes to the Vtubers for day 2. Give it up for day 2. Alrighty, Amsa should be hopping into the VC very shortly. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Alrighty. Alright, there he is. Good morning, Amsa. Alright.
Nice.
Go ahead and just, do you have SAP booted up already?
Yes, I have it on.
Cotty subbed in for you with your strawberry pack. Sorry that it was your favorite pack, but hey, at least you got the dub. You'll just continue with packs 2 and 1, you know, playing your last 2 games as normal. And good luck. Don't forget to deafen.
Sorry, how do I know the code then?
DM Philip, and then you guys can sort it out. And then I've made sure, I've told the kids, no swiping, okay? No sniping. Swiper, no sniping. Alrighty. I'll let you cook. Here we go here. This is Amsa's perspective, and this should be Philip's. There you guys go. He doesn't know. How will he know? Dude, I like how he spoke Cotty. He's not gonna be ready for this. I think if I recall from yesterday's Subbo, you said I think your favorite pack was Turtle, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it'll be exciting to see, considering that they decided to play instead of 1-2-3, 3-2-1. So we're ending on your favorite pack.
Yeah, I guess that's the best way to end it.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. No cooties allowed. And thank you guys for updating the titles and everything. I do appreciate that. Alright, there you go. Looks like they're ready to cook.
Hopefully it's Force Pack. I see that Amsa is on Pack 3.
Yeah, I think it was forced. I saw Cotty on a different pack earlier, but it looks like it should be working. Philip and Amsa look like they've sorted it out, and the game has begun. Exciting, exciting. Alright, he has it set up correctly. Pog, pog. Alright, we got a double ant. Thinking about cricket. Would you have frozen the cricket there?
I don't know. I've played it like almost 0 Pack 2.
Really? Do you actually spend most of your time only on pack 1 then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa.
Except for lobbies.
I see, I see. I think I've been forced to learn all the packs because I feel like as a SAP streamer, the kids always want different lobbies, so you have to make sure you own all the packs and you're like mildly adequate at all of them, just in case a 1v1 challenge comes up. Oh, looks like someone is saying, ooh, am I the only one who doesn't like the new ladybug image? Overall, Subbo, after the game updated with the new art, did you like feel anything about it? Like liked it, hated it?
Yeah, I've kind of liked it. I know there was a lot of like initial pushback, but I've gotten used to it. And now like the old art looks weird to me.
Yeah, I agree. I was looking at the old art. I think Hiru and FBL had the old art. I was like, whoa, this is a throwback.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like... I mean, it looks like Amsa has quite a lot of tier ups ready to go. Remember that this is the lottery pack, so turn 5 is when you would do all your combines.
Yep.
I think Philip hanging on with a single fish. I don't know why he didn't buy it earlier. Maybe I missed that he didn't have enough gold to do it. Question marks?
Yeah, probably. I guess a slight advantage to Amsa. I guess maybe has better chance of finding level 3 ladybug.
I wasn't sure if he had enough gold, but if he was close, I definitely would have sold Ant to go ahead and buy the fish there just for better economy in future turns.
Alright, I guess there is like some debate whether you can take a turn 3 swan here when you're going for lotto, because it does end up giving you a couple extra gold.
I would say it's fine considering, like, depending on how close to your lottos you are. If you're, like, dead in the water with no lotto, I wouldn't take swan because you need to keep hunting. But looks like Philip decided to sacrifice the swan and get 2 lottos secured. I think definitely had he bought fish a previous turn, it would have been a little bit more helpful. Eggie, give us the prediction points. Remember that predictions for all these sets today are done at the beginning of the set, and it's looking for the full set result, not each game's result. So your channel points will come after game 3. But good to see you back, Dragon Ball. Welcome back into the stream. We've got some old art fans as well, Hungry and Grouchy agreeing with Sabo's opinion there. Philip, what is the deal with these apples? Is this... Oh, wait. Because he has Ladybug. Oh. Philip is cooking something thick.
If you actually find your lotto early and that you just want to like spend the last 3 gold on something, apple's usually good.
I've never actually seen someone do this before, to my knowledge. What's your opinion of going multiple drums in a puppy pack?
If you find them on turn 3, it feels like it can be kind of good. If you have Green Beetle, it can be very nice, but it's probably a bit late at this point.
That's fair, that's fair. The great debate is no longer flesh tubers versus Vtubers, but rather new art versus old art. Wise words, life, wise words. What is Philip doing? I mean, Philip is really just looking for his combines. The placement is a bit awkward, right? Because he can't quite buy this Ladybug, because it would be an accidental early combine, and you don't want to have like so many half levels cooking up. You want things to be fully baked.
But Philip does get the level 3 Ladybug next turn, so it actually looks like he's in a much better spot for this lotto.
What? Has Omsen just not managed to hit what he needed? And is that why his team doesn't have as many levels in progress?
Seems that way. Just the RNG nature of the game sometimes.
He got the Ladybug he needed. It could be a Pog Lotto. And he freeze rolled with the fish in the shop and left his aunt on the board for like 3 pills. It could happen. Sometimes in the moment, you're kind of debating what is worth it, what is not worth it. And in the eyes of a viewer, it's easier for us to kind of tell this was the move. And I know Amsa has a bit of competition nerves. I'm not sure about Philip, though. Ooh, early Buffalo. Very Pog. I honestly love the combo of Caterpillar and Buffalo. And he's got a Bison.
Wow. Yeah, that's a great lotto for Philip.
Oh my god. Honestly, I would sell fish, go Caterpillar, over Squirrel. Yep, that's what Philip's doing. Meanwhile, Amsa's got a lobster and a skunk on the board. Skunk kind of good, I guess, a little bit for the Ladybug in the front.
But huge advantage to Philip. This looks really rough for Amsa.
I know. That was just like the most perfect tier ups you could ever get.
Yeah, pretty much.
Greed sharing that they had a Pog, Llama, and Lioness run yesterday. I don't really use Lioness much, though I do see a lot more Sap Bros use it than I do. Wobster with the W. I used to never touch lobster, but honestly, after training with the tournament and for once reading what all the pets do, I think I'm a fan of lobster gaming. I'm a bit of a fan.
Yeah, early lobster can be great.
And for those who don't know, would you mind explaining what a lobster does?
It pretty much gives +2/+2 to the new pets you buy.
Exciting. And the fact it's permanent stats, right?
Yeah.
Very helpful, especially when you're kind of starting to change up your team. You're not quite sure what you're doing. A lobster is really helpful for pivots, I think.
So I guess Amsa's best hope here might be like finding a couple more lobsters and like some cans or something. Although it's just so hard to come back from early Buffalo, early Bison.
Yeah, especially considering... Oh, wait. Is a Caterpillar no longer on the board? Damn, I'm a fan of Caterpillar, but I guess he did need to leave room for a buy-sell.
Yeah, that was strange selling this squirrel there, but the thing is he high rolled hard enough where I'm not sure it's going to matter too much.
Yeah, I mean, he has to have one slot open for the buy-sell, and I honestly would keep Caterpillar on the board, because if Amsa has something like a skunk, that Caterpillar just negates it, essentially, right?
Where there's a weird attack order thing where, like, pretty much one start a battle ability gets to go after the Caterpillar. and
Ah.
affect things. Like if there's a dolphin or something, you want to have one less attack than the caterpillar, so dolphin kills caterpillar.
Oh. Interesting. So wait, I have a question then. If, for example, a skunk affects the highest unit and the caterpillar triggers after that, does the caterpillar trigger the original stats or the stats post skunk?
I don't know.
Any stat bros out there with the big brain knowledge? I feel like even with the most knowledgeable stat bros, there's always a big discrepancy of like turn order for when abilities kick in. Oops, Sparkly, good to see you. It seems Hedges and Sparkly confirming that it is post skunk when this happens.
All
Nope,
right, another
no help.
lobster. Maybe a glimmer of hope for Amsa. Double lobster.
Let's see. I think, in my opinion, he's hanging on to the second ladybug a little too much. I think he's trying really hard to go for the level 3. But I would let it go for more utility personally. I don't know about you.
Yeah, you might have to sell flamingo, buy lobster, and then combine the ladybugs for another skunk. I'm not really sure.
I think that's what I would do at this point in his position as well. What that pig doing? I think the buy sell of the pig earlier, I think it was the previous turn, was just to act as like a gold bank to essentially activate the buy sell ability, but also get extra coins in order to do better rolls for the next turn.
But okay, so he decides not to combine the ladybugs and just finds one instantly. So that
Nice.
was perfect for him.
And the fact that he's got 2 skunks ready for another level up in the future. The question is, will he cook in time is kind of the question.
Yeah, it might be pretty close. Those skunks could make it so, I don't know.
I feel like Amsa has to cook within these next few turns.
You just rolled into 3 more skunks.
Oh my god. Thank god. Dude, he's gonna need it considering that now there's the potential for like Caterpillar starting to level up a little faster. Amsa, you gotta cook, man. You gotta cook.
All a seal, but he's only got 2 hearts. Does he have enough time?
It's a question of which direction do you want to go with this. He could go ahead and combine. Oh, he's combining skunk first. Why is he not combining the ladybug? Am I stupid?
I'm not sure. Maybe he wants to wait for a tier 6.
Potentially, but he is so close to lethal, and given that Philip is on 12 lives, even though this isn't like an odd numbered turn, depending on what animals are available in the next tier, I would have combined now. But I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
it's looking pretty rough. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up in time here.
Yeah, Cody seems to agree that the seal was a bit of a bait. There's just not enough time to use it. I would have combined Ladybug to see what else he could have pulled.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it to go for level 3 skunk at this point. And I don't know. If he, like, you can always find a bunch of cows with seal and just hope that you can come back that way.
But definitely not if too much of your shop is frozen. I can definitely see in, like, Amsa's mind, knowing him very well, that he's probably panicking a lot right now, and he's just not sure what to do. Meanwhile, Philip just coasting. I don't think he took the loss against Cody way too hard, and is definitely probably excited to see his original opponent lining back up.
Yeah, sometimes if you can't win the round currently, then you're just really hoping to win like the rounds in the future as much as possible, so you just try to set up for those.
And we should give credit for Amsa. He's probably a little bit scrambled considering he just woke up and was late to his set, so he's probably just like trying to keep his eyelids open at this point. Alright, finally selling off the lobster.
I think he needs to combine the ladybugs and hope for like an octo or something though. I don't know.
I think he's hoping to... I don't even know what he's cooking.
Actually, yeah, maybe double ladybug is better. Now that I look at it, it's kind of interesting.
For what reason?
Just for the extra temporary attack.
Looks like Philip is cooking something interesting, debating whether to take hawk or potentially deer. I mean, he can play around all he wants. He's got a lot of spare lives.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough still. That's the caterpillar's level 3 now, so it's gonna get a bunch of stats. And
Mm.
there's a dragon on his team now.
Oh my god, I can't believe he pulled dragon. Oh lordy. Philly got the dub here, surely 2Z things, but hey, there's always potential.
If
What?
the positioning does stay this way, that 16 attack lines up perfectly, and then maybe the melon gets some crazy value. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm just really thinking about the Scorp scamming. He's very much panicking based on how he's dragging shit around, but I don't even know if Scorps will save it. Especially given that the caterpillar has now blossomed into its beautiful level 3 phase. We'll see how it pans out.
Not quite.
GG's. That is a nice game. It is yet, once again, coming down to the third game for a Vtuber versus FleshTuber set. So 1 point goes on to Philip.
The power of a good lotto.
Indeed, indeed. He hit just a little too hard, but congratulations, Philip, on your first dub of the night. Let me see in the 10,000 different assets in OBS, where is the updating score button? There we go. Alrighty. Gonna wait until it finishes up on screen so I don't spoil anything. Alright, there we go. 10 for the fleshies. 1 for Philip. And now, Subbo, it's your favorite pack. A good old classic
Right.
turtle.
Yeah, now we'll see the turn 7 lottos.
Nice, nice. And hey, you know, Philip did really well. Going, rolling with the punches, changing opponents, did fantastic. Amsa, fighting for his life, just now woke up. He's doing his best. Turtle, now everyone's on an even playing field. They're kind of comfortable, and hopefully they'll figure it out.
Sabo loves sap. Yeah, sure.
It all comes down to this, Wonka S. Don't forget, despite the fact of whatever team may win, depending on how the sets pan out, there's always the curiosity of how the individual sets would go. Next up, after Amsa versus Philip, will be Trister Twister versus the Spice Rat, which is very exciting. Spice's very first competitive setting for SAP. And then the very last game is going to be a very content-heavy one. Will it be the best gameplay you've ever seen? I don't know. But it will be something.
Who wants to see good gameplay? We want to see exciting gameplay.
That's true. If you want to see good gameplay, a shout out to the SAP Dojo. If you're ever wanting to actually try competitive SAP, get coaching and whatnot, they do a team tournament every few months. A lot of people have fun in it. I am not joining it before anyone tries to peer pressure me yet again. But if you're really looking to kind of indulge in the SAP community, feel free to check it out. I'm sure one of the SAP Dojo folks will be happy to drop a link if you like. Also, Tyler, welcome back into the stream. How you doing? Noob Skills also welcome in. Good to see you here.
Yeah, you don't have to be competitive to join it. Anyone can join it.
Eggie must join if she wins this tournament. Danelle, are you trying to blacklist me by threatening me so that way I throw for Liam to win? Is this some kind of reverse psychology? Did Egg play in the Egg Cup? I will be playing Sparkly. I am the third set and the final set of the competition. So yesterday we had 3 sets with the FleshTubers winning every single set, but the Vtubers each taking 1 game. Today we have another 3 sets. In total, there are 6 Vtubers and 6 FleshTubers who competed, and 5 commentators alongside me. Bum, 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 bum. Danelle confessing that they are indeed blackmailing me. Danelle,
I agree with Awesome Dinosaur statements.
Egglord, you should join the team tournament. Why? So you have you seen me play? I don't think you want me in the team tournament ever.
Yeah, it's the perfect tournament for all the new players to join because you get to you play against people who are around your seed, and you can get coaching if you want to.
But I've been playing this game for like 9 months, and I'm still lost and confused.
You can always learn and improve, and it's not that serious. It's just for fun.
I see. Surely it's not that serious. But to be fair, I do love listening to the news about the team tournaments nowadays, especially because I'm familiar with a lot more of you folks. It's always nice to cheer on people I know and just to hear the tea around it.
Yeah, it's fun. I heard people died. That's just rumors.
Whoa, what? Sabo? Is there something you're not telling me about the SAP dojo? What happens in the basement of the dojo?
Nothing, of course. What are you talking about?
I see. Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss continues to live on in the dojo members' souls. So, if Philip wins the set, VTubers have to sweep the rest of the sets in order to draw then win the tiebreaker. This is true. Also, Liam, hi. I know you're in here. In case you didn't know, I didn't exactly tell you this. If there is a tie between the team scores, we have to play another game. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Except I kind of do. So, hopefully we won't have to tie break. Hopefully we can get some dubs around here. And I don't need to tie break because I will be stressed. You want a tie break on Golden Pack? You want us to play the gauntlet? Oh my god, I don't know how Golden Pack works, bruh. I don't even know if you know how Golden Pack works. Alright.
Alright, here we go.
It's starting. Cody proposing that the coaches fight each other for the tiebreaker. Go wake up Kelby's ass. Yeah, let me just fly on a plane, dox Kelby, and just bust down his door and be like, hey, I need you to compete in some more sap for me.
Looks like an auto start for Philip, going with Big Duck, which can be fine.
Alrighty, I am currently not able to see Amsa's perspective because I got an ad in my own stream. Oh yes, we love the scuff setup. Alright, we're back.
He's got Pig Duck Crickets, which is I don't know, like average start. I guess slight favorites for Philip's start, but start doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, it's kind of hard as a new player for me. I had a really hard time letting go of like the first couple games and understanding that they don't matter that much because like starts you can't control. It's just kind of random, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Do a foot race. Hungry, no. How are we supposed to foot race with the VTubers? I canonically don't even have arms or legs. Oh, Crayon, welcome back into the stream. I'm late. Did you play your set yet, Eggie? Nope, don't worry. For those looking forward to my set, I don't play until 10 p.m. CST, but you got plenty of really, really fun competitors in between now and then, and there's a lot of cool things we can learn.
Yeah, Philip bought a pig, which was interesting, but he's got the otter level up at least.
Yeah, I've been told if you don't know what you're doing, a pig is just a good gold bank to buy in the back if you're just kind of waiting on something. But he does run a 4 squad. He's pulling a Kelby here. For what reason, I'm not sure. Wait. Just roll? You guys are telling me if I had to foot race one of the flesh tubers, you would just throw me down the hill and see how much inertia I had to get down to the bottom by rolling? Guys, I'm a VTuber, but I have feelings too. Oh my gosh, Mump said yes. We'll just yeet you down the hill. Lovely. Use your tentacles to crawl. I only have tentacles in Subnautica. Alright, let's see. We got a giraffe on the board.
Choosing to buff a peacock over a dodo. Interesting.
I've also seen quite a lot of elephant gameplay during this tournament, and I haven't seen that much anywhere else. Is elephant typically a good buy?
I wouldn't say it's that amazing, but if you do get elephant camel, it can work sometimes.
Echo volunteering as tribute for the foot race. Honestly, Echo, if I could pull you in for foot race for me, I would, because Echo loves running. I hate moving. I'm a potato.
Same.
No exercise for the PNG and no face streamers.
I prefer to think of it as I'm saving my body for like when I'm 70, then I can use all my energy.
Oh, right. You're preserving it. It's like just marinating, essentially.
Exactly, yeah.
Hiru likes to run, actually. One of the few VTubers who actually enjoys exercising. Look at that. But definitely not me. Oh, who is bing bonking in this apartment? Please, I'm trying to hold a SAP tournament, homie. This is important stuff.
Another elephant and a shrimp, which I guess is good for elephants. But you got Amsa's start looks a bit more typical.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the point of elephant on elephant is, or if it's just awkward positioning. Um, I really can't tell what the elephant is doing in the back. Perhaps he's waiting for something in the future? Question mark.
I guess he just doesn't want it to deal damage to his own units at the moment.
Mm-mm. I also wonder actually. What turn is it right now? Turn 4? Ah, he's waiting for turn 5 for the duck combines.
Yeah, but he could get Amsa down to 9, I guess. Actually, the otter stats here giving him an advantage early on.
Also doing a very good job of checking his positioning. And for those who are newer to SAP and don't quite know what I mean, positioning is just ordering your animals according to the enemy's team, assuming that they keep their positioning the same as well, in order to trade stats correctly or have your abilities be the most impactful.
Early worm, kind of unfortunate. Not really what we want to see. Let's see what Philip gets out of this level 2 elephant.
Biggest warmest could be a thing depending on what else rolls in the shop, but hey, we got a snail here, freezing it. But why not buy? Perhaps just thinking.
Yeah, not sure what he's hoping to find.
Dumb question, is this the first set of the day or is it the second? This is the second day of the tournament and first set of this day. There will be 3 sets this day and we're on the last game. So the score is 1-1 so far. Amsa will need to win this. I think mathematically for the Vtubers to have the chance to win at all with the overall team points. But at the end of the day, there's also singular victories as well at stake. So we'll see how it goes.
Alright, so taking a dog, and meanwhile Philip does get the elephant camel, and that's a pretty decent sized elephant.
Oh my
Might
gosh.
be able to not get one shot, which is going to be pretty big.
Biggest camel list, let's go. Interestingly, he's pairing it onto an otter. I'm not sure why the otter is still here. Question marks.
If you do just find more otters, it's a bunch of stats. It's pretty much like getting a sushi. Gives 3-3 total.
Also deciding to take the worm.
But it's also probably next thing to go, I imagine. And yeah, the worm is going to be interesting. Can it scale fast enough? Because, again, he needs to one-shot this elephant camel. Otherwise, it's just too many stats.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like, yep. Philip's got a bit too many numbers in the backline for Amsa to overcome. Echo,
Another
sharing some
snail.
input. Early eagle or early turkey always beats the worm builds. You know, early bird gets the worm. But Righty.
Okay, keeping the snail on board is an interesting decision. Maybe just hoping to find a whole bunch more.
Can't tell if Philip's screen is frozen and if he's gone down or if he's just thinking. Hopefully it's tech on his side and not on my side. I'll keep an eye out in the DMs in case we have any technical difficulties. Alrighty, Amsa thinking still, not quite locked and loaded. Buying another peacock in the back. Is it worth it?
Just maybe hoping for level 2 peacock into like turkey or something. Gonna need a bit of a miracle at this point. Doesn't have anything to one-shot this elephant.
Unfortunately. Perhaps scaling the worm would have been a good move there.
Think the salad missed it, which was unfortunate.
Yep. Philip switching Bard onto his account confirmed. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to bing bonk around one moment. Sorry for disappearing from Philip's perspective. Refreshing the stream, making sure Philip is still okay. On my screen, it's still frozen. Gonna see if it's frozen on...
Oh, I think he just left.
Oh, okay. We might have a technical difficulty. I need to do a restart of the game. I'll
Oh,
DM
it's a draw. Wow.
I think Philip's...
Suddenly, maybe not looking too bad.
I mean, considering that I think Philip's internet went out, I think there's no way Amsa could lose.
Yeah, it might be a redo. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you know what? Tuesday was such a gentleman yesterday to Chia. The Tubers treating the Vtubers well and honoring a redo with technical difficulties. I think Philip and Amsa would be good sports to do so. Amsa telling him that I think Philip's internet went out, and Amsa replies with, "Oh, thank God." All right, we'll give it a moment to see if Philip can come back online, double check that he's okay. I'll message him because he should have his phone on him. We're not in the Stone Ages.
He is back in the call. Maybe they can
Alright.
actually keep playing. I don't know if he missed anything.
Yeah. Did he miss one turn? Is that it?
I don't think so. It looks like he got an ox that last turn, so he definitely did something, and now he has a scorpion.
Okay. So I think the match can continue. Philip's fine. Yeah, he totally just didn't like hide his screen for a moment and like break in order to like hack the system for a dub or anything. Surely not. Conspiracy theories.
The scorpion might make the difference.
All right. Hiru disagreeing with Amsa's choice of buying a deer. What's your thoughts on that?
Oof. Well, it did not work out very well there, but the cricket just fed that elephant camel.
I honestly think deer is very, very bad considering that we have 2 heart pets that would definitely benefit from slash attack damage. If it were to work, it would need to reposition in order to defeat the melon, but even then, I personally am not a fan of deer, but I could be wrong.
There is a chance that the splash attack actually makes it so the camel dies, and then the elephant just starts like hitting stuff on your own team.
It's true, but it's got to be a big enough bus with enough splash in order for that to work.
It's looking pretty rough for Amsa. Maybe if he can get this worm big enough and then position it around the scorpion.
Thinking about garlicking the giraffe just so it has more hits and more ability. Philip cheating a Scorp, wicked. Yeah, just spawning it in with the bat code on the SAP devs line. Alright, I think Amsa's just got a... Oh, interesting. Philip's suddenly selling a few of the team. He's got his anchor units still there. But, oh, interesting.
Yeah,
He's
just
put
go
deer.
max tempo. Whale deer. Looks pretty good.
Whoa, I wasn't expecting that pivot. I don't know if Amsa's about to expect that either. But we will see, we will see. Alrighty. Oof.
Oh,
The
yeah.
double bus. And that's it. That's it. This set
15-0.
goes to the Tubers. GG's. Amsa, you fought hard, especially for just now waking up. Philip, congratulations on your 2 dubs despite the technical difficulties. You both did very well. And thank you so much, Kadi, for subbing in and getting 1 point for Team Vtuber. I do appreciate that. All right. Seba, what do you think about the matches, considering there was a lot of interesting tech going on?
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of those were like kind of blowouts, but fun to watch anyway, I guess.
And both the boys are welcome to come off of their deafened state if they would like to say anything to the homies, commentate about the match. All right, Philip, undeafened. Philip, you got any parting words? Congratulations on your dub and securing some additional points for Team Vtuber. How do you feel, homie? He's thinking. He's thinking about his victory speech very hard right now.
Thank you. Let's go, Team Vtuber!
All right, and for those who are confused at the score, don't forget, every time people win a set, they get an additional bonus point. So now that's +2, Fleshies at 12, Vtubers at 4. How did you feel going against Kadi first as well?
Honestly, it mixed me up a little bit. I was mentally prepared for Amsa, and then I got Kadi, but you know, I've trained myself. I'm ready for anything at all times. I could not handle Kadi. Those fighting words I may have bitten off a little more than I could chew there, but I got out the shakes and was ready when Amsa came on to take me on. So
Very nice. And it looks like Amsa is on the mic. Amsa, good morning. How are you feeling?
Morning. Um, First of all, can I swear?
Yeah, this is my stream. This is an egg stream. You can swear as much as you want, so long as it's not like a slur or something horrendous.
Think? Okay. Oh my god! In the puppy match, I was so annoyed because like I don't know what to do. I found like 20 skunks, and I'm like, what do you want me to do with all this? My god! I saw the chat. I saw the chat after the game. Like, people are screaming over. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean take the skunk? There's like 20 of them. I don't have any way to scale them. I thought the flying lobster will be better because I can and I can lobster more. But what do I do with the skunks?
It's okay. There. Pat, Amsa. You know what? I'll pay for
I
your
don't know what
therapy.
to do.
I'll pay for your sap therapy. A lot of us were mentioning that with the amount of freezing and shaking around
Oh
you were
my
doing on
God.
the stream, and you did look a little overwhelmed. But you know what? To be fair, for stumbling into the stream a little late and doing it first thing in the morning, you did put up a fair fight, honestly.
Yeah, Philip hit buffalo and a bison, right? And I did hit skunk, so I thought I can get this last ladybug, and I can't find it until I don't remember, but like it's very late, and I just tried to make it work by like giving it some food, but it's
Mm,
just not enough.
that's
You
okay.
were you were just always one step short on that game, and I felt a little bit bad about the high roll that I managed to hit, but I am
Yeah,
a
I think
pretty strong Pack 2 player, so
That's
I knew how
yeah,
fair.
to
I
capitalize
mean,
once I hit something good.
I
The
think
Pack
at
1
the end you
game,
even hit like you
I was
even hit the dragon, right? So there's nothing I can do there. Yeah.
That's
yeah, I
okay.
didn't get to use it at all, but it was cool.
Alrighty. Well, I will thank you boys for your time. Thank you so much for competing in the tournament, of course, and for doing so well. First set of the day, definitely an interesting one in many ways, and in more ways than one. So I'll catch
Thank
you
you,
guys
thank you.
loose.
Thank you,
All
thank
And
you.
right. Enjoy the rest of your evening, eggy egglings. Have a
thank
good
you.
rest of the tournament. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, thank you, Philip. Congrats on the dubs. Thank you, Amsa. And thank you, Sabo, for doing 2 shifts of commentating. It's a joy to have you in the booth with me, and I learned a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. All right, everyone say goodbye to Sabo, Amsa, and Philip. We'll catch you guys around. Thank you so much for your service in the Egg Cup. There they
Bye.
go.
Good luck, everyone.
All right, there they go. Gone with the win. Let's welcome in the next shift of homies, the Spice Rat, Twister. If you're here, you're welcome to hop into the live booth. And then we have our next commentator, someone who fought valiantly during this tournament themselves. Let's see if they managed to fix their audio and we can bring them on screen. And again, thank you so much. For those who don't know, I know like the fact that Sabo lent his time here was a bit of a big talk. A lot of people were surprised. Sabo is genuinely a very, very nice person. People are like, how'd you convince him? I literally just wrote up in the DMs and was like, hi, would you like to commentate with me? And he's so nice, very kind, very, very easygoing. So again, thank you so much, Sabo, for commentating. I know VCs aren't typically your thing, but it was very fun having you here. All right, it looks like we have a new commentator in the booth. Who could it be? Would you mind speaking and introducing yourself? Oh, lovely commentator. Who are you?
Of course. This is Gotti. You guys may be familiar. Your local friendly plank. How is the volume? Did I get that?
You're
Out
very,
or do I
very,
go
very
up?
quiet still. I can barely hear ya.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, Connie
how's this?
looking fantastic. Still really quiet.
Okay. I'll get back under the hood for a second then.
Connie doing some tech support over there, but he did gain a dub for Team Tubers, or excuse me, Team Vtubers, serving the enemy. Not around here, but yes, Connie may look a little more 2D than normal, but I think he's looking fantastic. You know, matching the Vtuber attire. You know, I didn't set a dress code for all the commentators, but they were so kind as to be forced into this. I mean, volunteer for this. And while we're waiting for Kadi to fix the tech, I do have to give a big shout out to so many off-stream follows. Thank you so much for supporting the tournament, whether you're viewing, rating in, following, subbing, anything you're doing to promote it. It's really lovely. And I should mention this because I haven't already. If you hover over my stream, you can click on the right side of the screen to look at the featured channels to see all of today's hosts and competitors. If you want to drop any of them a follow, please feel free to support them, both VTuber and FleshTuber alike. If you're on mobile, check out the chat box. You should be able to see the featured streams extension there and follow all these lovely streamers very easily right there. But yep, for the off-stream follows. Thank you so much, Master Mijin, Geocorn, for the off-stream follows. And hello, Egg Apprentice, welcome in. And the Morellonomicon, he looks like he'd be good at core exercises like planking. You know what? You could be right. You could be right. But welcome into the stream. Alrighty, I think we're still waiting for Trister Twister. Let me DM him to make sure he's alive. But is that the Spice Rat I see in my booth? Is that him?
Where?
Where is he?
Get him. Someone get him.
Someone get him. Actually,
Take him out.
Actually, Spice, I think this is the very first time I'm actually talking to you. How you doing?
Oh, I'm great. I've been awake for an hour and a half, so I'm fucking ready to go.
Dude, fantastic. I literally roll out normally. I start streams at 9 p.m. CST, and I just wake up and I'm like, okay, it's time.
That's what I do. Yeah, I wake up at like 8. I start streaming at 8. Then I message my Discord like, okay, stream starting 10 minutes late. Bye.
I feel like that's the typical like DGen streamer schedule, like taking a fat nap or waking up right when the stream starts and being like, oh shit, it's time to go live.
Yeah, like I was in a call with Cotty like earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 2 p.m. Eastern time. I was like, yeah, I haven't slept yet. He's like, are you gonna sleep? And I was like, yes, it's usually when I go to sleep anyway. It's fine.
So wait, what is your sleep schedule like? Is it 2 p.m. to like 8 p.m. when you sleep?
It's like I go to bed like 12 to 2 and then wake up at like 7 to 8. Yeah.
Oh my god. You know what, Spice? I was saying this to a lot of the egglings. I was like, I have never met another streamer who runs on an equally degen schedule as I do. Even the flesh tubers aren't as bad. So I was like, you know what? It's rough for the both of us, but I'm glad I found someone else like this.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I have messaged Twister to make sure he's up and ready to go. He looks offline on Discord, but hopefully he'll pop in with the next few minutes. But Spice, this is your first competitive run, isn't it?
It sure is.
How you feeling?
Cotty told me I can't build hedgehogs, so I'm not feeling great.
I did not say that.
No,
Go hog
I
wild,
pet
baby.
the hedgehog, and you said don't do it. That happened. Don't say that didn't happen.
She's trying to gaslight. Alright, Cotty is wrong. Hedges seems to be a proponent of killing the hedgehogs. Cotty, what are you going to say about that?
I think this is... We got things all out of order here. First of all, how's my volume now? Is this any better?
You sound fantastic and crispy. I think Spice also sounds pretty good. Everyone's volume sounding okay. Feel free to let me know if anyone's broken in the chat. I'll fix them. I could fix him.
I can fix him.
I can do it.
I can fix him.
I am big on hog wild. I would say that in our first coaching session, I was hoping we could stay a little bit textbook, but that was probably my mistake. I should have encouraged you to use your creative license and go truly hog wild.
Textbook. So what you're gonna want to do is go alligator, alligator parrot. Do that.
Actually, Spice, I'm kind of curious. As a person who's never really done comp before, for those who don't know, Cotty has managed to coach every single VTuber who has never been in the comp scene before. How was it like getting your first coaching session?
It was really weird.
In what sense?
Well, like, basically the opposite of everything that I do normally. Like, normally I'm like, I just like the odd turn combine things. And this dude comes in, he's like, okay, so you're not going to combine anything until turn 7, by the way, or 5 or whatever. I'm like, but then I just got 2 fishes and 3 ant salad here. That's
like,
weird.
I want a big fish. Why can't I take the big fish?
I was showing you why we call it the Velcro.
Band, okay?
I was showing him why we call the puppy pack Velcro shoes and coloring books. You know, like the people who like Pack 2 like probably wear Velcro shoes. Like it's not fun, but combined to your heart's content on the base.
Cotty roasting all the Pack 2 enjoyers out there. But I have a question as well. Spice, do you have a preference on what packs you play in this tournament? I believe Trister mentioned that he was trying to reach out and see what packs you wanted to play. I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah. He DM'd me, and then I was asleep. I woke up and was like, yeah, I don't really care what we play. Then he said standard.
All
I don't know
right.
if that means turtle. I guess that means turtle.
Yes. So I believe he had told me, let me double check my DMs, what this set is going to be like. Hold up. He had said games 1 and 2 will be turtle and game 3 will be a puppy one. So 1 and 2 using your brain. Round 3 RNGesus. It's time to pray. right, let me double
As Connie
check.
can attest, I get very lucky in my shops, so that should go great.
Oh, let's hope you're lucky today as well. Let me see if Twister is live, if he's perhaps busy with something. I think he is mid subathon. I don't see him online anywhere though.
He
We
was
will...
just in chat like not long ago at all.
Really? Is he? Okay. And if you're just now popping into the chat and I happen to miss you, feel free to say hello again. I'm so sorry. During big events, I'm of course running on a single monitor and all these OBS, toggles. I'm doing my best. So if I miss you, I still appreciate you and welcome on in. All right. We'll give him
It is
5 more
crazy
minutes.
for all the work you did for this thing that you won't plug in the second monitor.
I'm lazy.
Takes
I
like
would
3
argue
seconds.
different.
Yeah, but I have to clean my table because you know how I have a degen sleep schedule? I also have a degen cleaning schedule.
Yo, me too.
Oh, twinsies! Oh my god, Spice. How have we not hung out before? We are literally the same person in all the worst ways.
I got the greatest solution for you, okay? This is what I did. Get one of those monitor stands that lets you stack the monitors. Then you only need to clean for 1 monitor area and not 2.
Oh shit, you're right. But then I still have to clean the table to even put the stands on there. Also, consider it shipped. Thank you so much for the follow.
I shipped.
Ah, one of your kiddos? What do you...
That's my mod.
Oh, that's your mod. Oh, Spice mod. What do you call your community, Spice?
The Mischief. That's what a group of rats is called.
I love that.
That's so cute. Oh my god. I love your little, the little rat character that sits with you on screen. The one that talks
Little
sometimes.
Spice?
Little
Yeah.
Spice is so fucking cute. I love him. Welcome in, Shift. Glad to see you here and thank you for the follow. Now, I have a big question for the audience and for you too. Should Twister not show up in the next 3 to 5 minutes? Who's gonna be the sub for the Vtubers,
Someone not very good at super auto bets, please.
Sorry, Spice. I couldn't quite hear that. You mind saying it a little louder for the people in the back?
Literally anyone you want, I'll destroy them.
Ah, I see. Mr. Steal Your Chair, did I miss it? Depends on who you're asking about. The Philip with Style versus Amsa set just finished, with Philip winning 2 points and Amsa winning 1 game. Next up is Spice Rat versus Twister while we're waiting on Twister. And then at 10 p.m. CST, it will be myself versus Lotus Liam. So those are the matches for today and the time. And welcome in, Lunar Energy. I see all the Spice Kids coming in. Sorry, the Mischief. My bad.
No, you call them the Spice Kids. I like that too.
Markoto is live. I love that.
I have such a bad habit of nicknaming everyone's community because most Vtubers don't have a name for their communities, so I just call them whatever comes into my brain first. All right, let's see. Wait, Kelby, it's his time to shine. You know what? If I did, Kelby would probably wake up, but I would feel so bad. I'm not gonna call him for it. And Cotty is here, but Cotty's a VTuber coach. Cotty, you're loyal to the VTubers,
Me
right?
and Cotty just play, and then whoever, no matter what, VTubers get the points. Perfect.
You're right, because if he's the VTuber coach, even though he's made out of flesh, it's still a VTuber win, right? Surely.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's not made out of flesh. He's made out of wood or something.
Yeah, he's built
That's
different.
Not flesh. Yeah.
He's not like
And
the
by
other
different, we
dudes.
mean wrong.
Alrighty.
No, what? Yeah, I'm a plank. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't stop looking at you, Cotty. You look so beautiful, so HD. I think this is just upping your streaming game. Something just feels different.
I'm all about it. This is pretty comfy.
Oh.
Can have my pants off and everything.
But
Oh, now he really is a VTuber.
oh my god, he has his pants off and life just coming in with the great timing of a blush gun. Me having to blush after Cotty has his pants off. Good timing, life. Good timing. God damn it. I hate you guys. But Sage Breezy, a fellow Vtuber, saying, I happened to name his community when I first met him. You just called him the homies. And then I said, oh, look at these breezers one day. And he was like, yep, that's it. That's it. Alrighty, it looks like Twister is a no-show. Let me think. Do I have any stat bros currently in the chat who would be potentially willing to sacrifice themselves and play? The thing is, I have to take a peek and make sure that the skill level is kind of similar. We gotta do what we can do. Barry, are you subbing? Stare, any sap bros, any fleshies out there willing to sacrifice themselves? Mod check, any fleshies? We have the honorable Spice Rat here, willing to beat you up. Once in a lifetime chance. I'm looking with my dead empty VTuber eyes.
My dead VTuber eye. You really do be having no pupils.
Dude, people love to make a joke that she's like no thoughts, head empty, because her eyes are just so empty. Oh, I heard a bading bading. Mr. Steal Your Chair, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the egg coop. No show, easy money
Chair,
spice.
come be my opponent. Come be my opponent, Chair.
Oh, is Chair a Vtuber streamer?
No, Chair's my mod also. I just know I can beat him.
Let me beat you up in a totally fair competition. All right, let me do one final call, make sure that Trister actually isn't going to show up. And if not, we're going to have to pull someone in. Stans is live? Is it bad if I say who is Stans? Am I accidentally humega-lolling someone very important? Is that a yes?
I do that all the time.
I mean, he's a fairly. I mean, he's a fairly well known. He's like
He's kind of famous.
Yeah, he's like.
PUC
celebrity.
He's like trying to put it nicely. Cody, I have a question for you. As someone who's very familiar with SAP, what do you think about Spice Rat versus Valerai?
I think that's heavily in Val's favor.
Wow.
Damn, right in front of your little protege.
I mean, if you want me to be honest, like I'm gonna say Val is like that is outmatched.
Yeah, Val had better coaching probably.
Now you guys get a little bit of behind the scenes, the reason why this roster was so selective, and you're like, why isn't Markoto here? Why isn't Kyoka here? I'm doing my best to match the skill levels of the Vtubers and the Fleshtubers just to make the competition a bit more fun. That's also why the sets were predetermined and pre-matched. So, unfortunately, if Trister doesn't show, we'll have to find someone of similar skill level. We could pull in an audience member. As well. The VTubers need an easy game for once. Do you have confidence that you can win, Spice? He's quiet.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta fake it till you make it. Put your back into it.
Yes.
There we go. He's increased the volume. All right. Barry and Dino both offering. What do you think about me letting Barry in, Cody? I think that's like the best skill level match that we can do.
Yeah, I think Barry's a good matchup.
All right, Barry, I'm going to add you into the Egg Cup tournament server. Please don't be weird. I'm trusting you here, okay? All right. Everyone sit tight for a moment while I handle some things. Now that we have Barry offering himself up for the competition, do you have any ideas of who could win potentially, Cody? Barry versus Spice?
I don't know. I know Barry, if I'm thinking of Barry correctly, Barry is one of the highest viewing to lowest like game acumen. Like I think they openly say like, hey, I watch this all the time, but I'm not like huge into SAP.
I see. So they're a big player, or they're a big viewer, but not a big player in the SAP community.
Barry, would you say that is correct, or would you say that I'm just hating on you for absolutely no reason?
He's like, why must you shit on me like this? All right, Toxic Berry, I have DM'd you the link to join the server. Also, Angry Pie Man, welcome into the stream. Cheering on for Spice. Welcome in, welcome in. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and change the Fleshtuber name. Barry is not a streamer, however, they're a well-known community member amongst the SAP players. A good viewer, a fun folk to have around. And they're subbing in for Team Fleshtuber. So let's see if Barry can actually manage to join. Welcome in. Barry, go ahead and hop into the live call. You should be able to have the permissions there, and go ahead and boot up SAP. So now we have Spice Rat versus Toxic Berry. Woohoo! All right, there Barry is. Spice, you got SAP booted up?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have all the settings correct?
Not yet.
Okay. If you want, the settings are in the rules channel if you want to go ahead and set your game to that. And then whenever the game starts, you and Barry can message each other real quick in one of the chats what you want the password to be, and then you'll deafen, share your screen, and we will go from there. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, Gucci Gucci. And for those who are wanting words from Barry, Barry doesn't typically speak in VCs, but they're here in spirit. So everyone cheer on Barry. Thank you so much, Barry, for sacrificing yourself and joining Team Vtuber as a last-minute sub. And we'll give the boys just a little bit of time to go ahead and get set up. But to all the little Spice Bros coming on in, very nice to meet you. The name's Eggie, and thank you so much for supporting Spice in this tournament. It's very nice to meet a lot of new faces. And thank you so much also, Master Mizan, for the 100 biddies. I saw that a little delayed, but thank you so much for the kind donation. I appreciate it. And if anyone is just now popping into the stream and I haven't got the chance to welcome you, Tack Attack, good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. Feel free to say hello now because you have my full attention as we sort out the technical difficulties. Main, good to see you again as well. Barry has to voice review for a post-game interview? Nah. He's already done so much taking on Trister's place last minute that he's honestly doing great. Ooh, consider it shipped. Wait, isn't shipped a spice mod? I'm rooting for you, Toxic Berry. Good luck. Oh.
Oh yeah, jokes. That's the funny haha meme is that all of my chat hates me secretly.
Oh, secretly? This seems a little obvious, Spice. Are you sure it's secretly?
Yeah.
a single emotional tear slips down. But welcome, in fact, Miko. Good to see you. If anyone's just now pouring in while everyone's getting set up, let me go ahead and explain this tournament. This is Vtubers versus Vtubers, which is what we call IRL streamers as a meme. And this is a SAP competition where Vtubers are paired with a Vtuber of similar or equal skill level, and they are going to play a best of 3. Every game they win is plus 1 point for their team, and every set they win, aka if they win the most games out of the 3, is a bonus point for their overall team. This is day 2 of the competition, and we are in set number 5 out of 6. So this is the second to last set. We are about to begin game number 1, and the next set will happen, I think, a little bit later now, probably at 10:30 p.m. CST, which will be Lotus Liam versus myself. So if you'd like to see me, the host, actually compete, it's going to be quite a fun one. All right.
Are we still doing the same packs as what we were going to do before? Okay.
Standard,
Just
which
do
is
pack 1.
Yeah. Do you want to just do pack 1 for all 3 games to make it easy?
Doesn't matter to me. That's
all right.
fine.
Let's do pack 1 for all 3 games, so that way the settings are easy and ready to go. If both of you boys can share your screens, we'll go ahead and get started. You got this, Berry Pod Crazy. You guys better be ready to win. All right. Can someone at Barry in the chat and tell him to share his screen? Por favor, would appreciate it. All right. We've got Spicy's perspective ready to go, I believe. Let me double check. This is on the right side. Oh, this is the wrong one. I should be looking at Barry's perspective in here. All right. Mods, can someone please add Toxic Berry in the stream chat? That way we have his attention. He is deafened at the moment, unfortunately, and so I don't quite think he's able to watch. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and show up. Ah, there we go. Spice Rat is now on the correct monitor, and we're just waiting for Barry to share his screen and see how it goes.
I don't know how else to say it.
Like your icon?
Yeah, like it.
I'm
I went from being a
mountain.
plank to a cog.
What?
I thought you were a mountain. Now you're a cog?
I'm a mountain inside of a cog. I think it's.
Oh, okay.
Pause. What is happening? What? Huh?
I'm having an existential crisis over here.
Oh, I
is what's
see.
happening. Don't
You're
worry
broken
about
on the stream. Of course. All right, everyone. One moment. We're almost there. And thank you guys so much for everyone in the crowd sitting tight. Cody has loaded back in. Fantastic. Let me go ahead and get Toxic Berry's perspective on the screen. It should be fine and dandy. There Barry goes. And here we go. We have both games on the screen. Boys, go ahead and deafen. Please don't read the chat. Obviously, that would be cheaty. And good luck. We'll talk to you after you play all 3 games. Good luck. Have fun, everyone. Man, thank you guys again so much for sitting through the difficulties and chilling out in the stream. You guys have been doing fantastic. All right, Cotty.
Can we get a round of applause for Eggie for handling all of the unexpected curveballs with such grace? It's super impressive.
I'm about as graceful as an egg, okay? I'm just rolling along with it. It's okay. Oh, thanks guys for clapping. I appreciate it. Thank you for sitting and hanging tight. You never know what happens on stream day, and I appreciate you all being very kind and patient. Annie, good to see you. Welcome into the stream. Sincere, welcome back as well. Welcome in. And to all the Spice Bros, welcome in as well. I'm so sorry if I missed you, but I really do appreciate you being here and supporting your streamer. Very cute to meet other communities around here. Toop paying a technical difficulties tip. Thank you so much, Toop. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. Tip my hat to the host, Eggie. Well, thank you so much, Fam Man. It's very kind of you. And Lady Museum, welcome in. All right, Cotty.
What is this name from Toxic Berry?
Wait, what is Barry's name? I am so gay for you. Yep, that's definitely Barry. But
Oh man.
what do you think of this start so far?
Well, Spice Rat is doing what I coached him to do, which is to find the blue things. I would hope that he would sell this mosquito, but just generally he's finding and taking the good stuff, which is duck and fish. And I think you're seeing a pretty classic not high roll out of not quite high roll, rather out of
Barry?
out of Toxic Berry. Right.
There you go.
With the he's got the duck tier up. He's got the single ant. You just kind of take it when you have to. But I think we're looking good for a nice just a nice turn 3 here. Plenty of he doesn't have as many tier ups, Barry, but he has the 2 pigs for selling.
Very
So
nice.
that could be-
And it
definitely
looks
found
like
advantage there.
Rat, Mr. Spice right here chasing some fish around the board. And thank you so much, by the way, Shipped, for the 100 biddies. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you.
You're gonna see. Oh, okay, so you're gonna see a lot of things like for the sweats that are out there. You're gonna see a lot less of the selling the ducks when you get onto your tier up. So you're gonna see a lot less of like taking an ox when you get it on turn 3. We're gonna see a lot more non-standard gameplay out of both of these, I would think.
Yeah,
I'm not
this
sure
is true.
how much lobby experience Barry has, but I guess we'll see what that is.
I think Barry has played in quite a few lobbies, but I don't know how strong they are in a 1v1 setting, and especially in a competitive setting. Ooh.
And that's what there's a lot of charm in there's a series that I found is for Age of Empires, but it's called Low Elo Legends. And basically it's a similar 1v1 format, and the creator goes and finds recorded games of very low ranked players and reviews them with like high stakes commentary. And he's petting the hedgehog, by the way, Spice Rat is. And
He's really thinking about it.
I love it. But I really there's definite charm to people who are inexperienced trying their hardest at a game they love, and I think that's what we're really gonna get to see here.
And I'm honestly quite excited for that in this tournament as well. No shame to any other hosts who are hosting different tournaments. The SAP community, what is so amazing is that it's so creator-led and so community-led that there's all different types of tournaments. So pop into the SAP community category and you'll see a lot of different streamers holding their own tournaments. But it's just so cool for this one.
Work of art from Spice Rat.
To have a lot of new players and veteran players join. But that's a biggest Pete caucus over there, cooking it up.
Yeah, I think so. Spice Rat's experience seems to be mostly from he is Northern Lion pilled, which gives you some intel in terms of he was early to the game, but it's mostly arena focused. I did see him win some hard mode runs, which not many people are playing these days. But he's got the ability and a little bit of the zane to him, for sure, given his school of thought background.
Yeah, and I'm curious to know what some of the mischiefs or the little Spice Bros think or are aware of with Spice's experience in SAP and your all's experience in SAP as well. To my knowledge, Spice, again, is a casual player, but he seems to talk down on himself a lot. And I'm like, bruh, you have this. You got the confidence. I really think he can actually, probably cook in this tournament, especially now that you've coached him once.
I was getting so annoyed with how negative he was talking about himself. I was like, please say something positive about yourself.
At the end of the day, a lot of people just think it's kind of flaff when we say this, but Sap, a lot of it is a mental game, and I honestly think Spice has the capacity to cook. His name is Rat. Surely he can ratatouille his way to the top. I believe in him. I have confidence.
And I think he does too. I think he's just, I think he's being humble or
A little
I
shy
don't know,
guy, you know, first
little
first
shy.
tournament sighting, you know.
But I mean, here he is running front badger hedgehog. Like
He's cooking
he's got
something.
something about him, you know?
I'm kind of curious. What do you think about Barry's team at the moment?
Barry's running a pretty standard squad for the most part. He's just got if I can get his stream to load. He's got your pretty classic giraffe with a meat bone on it. He's sticking with the duck on board, scaling it. An early deer is really strong. He seems to get pretty committed to the units that he has. I think typically you'll see people selling the 6-3 pig. Maybe he's holding it for turn 7, but I think it's probably more likely that he's seeing a 6-3 and thinking the stats are pretty good. I just love this explosion every time I see it.
Just the shitstorm that happens.
But what Barry's doing is just really a little bit more textbook stat. You're getting numbers on board and you are investing in the things that you have. And I think with Spice Rat, you're starting to see it may be a little bit of overcooking with buying a sheep, putting a meat bone on it, and selling it a turn later. Seems to be a little bit of knee-jerk action over here, but I think you'll see him settle down and
yeah, I think he's getting the hang of things. Definitely learning on how to go for the long-term scalings. And also thank you, Sincere, for the Say So curse. No bad words from me for the next 5 minutes. If you catch me saying it, then I will have to restart the timer. And if you're super new here, you can curse all you want, Cotty.
I said that sucks for you.
Oh, yeah, it does. But for the most part, I'm a pretty cozy cat. I like, chatty streamer. But I do curse a lot. So that's the only reason why the stream is an 18+ stream. Other than that, I don't really do anything too spicy. Probably don't got as much flavor as the rat, but I do try. Alright. He is getting close. He is getting close, but not close enough. He is also lethal, so we'll see what his thoughts are. I would probably... Oh, he's pivoting now?
Yeah, you're seeing a little bit more of this knee jerk out of Spice, but for instance, now he's saying, okay, I've got to scale. So now he is just, he is leaning full on into the scale.
Yeah.
We'll see if the 2 rabbits is enough. I would have liked to have seen him be on more lives, be able to take that squirrel there, but he's in kind of a do or die.
Yeah.
I think these deer chili are really doing some damage to him. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I maybe would not have taken rabbit, because I would go in with the mindset that I'm not gonna live to see another day. I would have probably gone with something with more stats, just to see if we could survive out the round. And unfortunately, it looks like Spice is down. First blood and first win goes to Toxic Berry, +1 for the Vtubers.
There's a chat request that I am also on the Say So curse, and I can give it a go.
Okay, no cursing for 5 minutes, Cotty. Can you handle it? Can you hold it in for that long? Oh, well, there he goes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and update the scores. Vtuber name. That's a 0 for Spice so far, but it's not over till it's over. We have seen so many reverse sweeps during yesterday's games, which were absolutely pod crazy and exciting. And I can't wait to see how this set goes. Alrighty, Toxic Berry with the 1, Vtuber score goes up 1, and a reminder, Vtubers, Vtubers each get a point if they win the game, plus an extra bonus point if they win the most games out of the 3. So let's go ahead and wait for them to restart. Berry needing to continue to play his game, because I think Trister is officially a no-show, and so I believe Berry will be playing all 3 games moving forward.
Sounds reasonable to me.
All right, Barry, you're in it. Sub to everyone, Eggie. No, stop. You don't have to. Bruh, Spice actually being a bro and promoting the channel mid-set. Homie's a content creator for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Give Eggie all your money. Rip, with this score, Vtuber team can no longer win. That may be true, but overall, I'm very excited to still see how the individual sets go. Because to be fair, so many of these Vtubers have never stepped foot in a SAP competitive setting. And I'm honestly so proud of all of them for like, not taking it like too sweaty seriously, but genuinely giving it their best. And Cody is their coach. You could probably attest to that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's been a lot of examples of talented players that just lack of familiarity with the competitive scene. All the games were close, and you could point to anything in any one of them that would have tilted it in their favor with a little bit more experience. So I think it's been a lot of fun. And I think they're having a good time.
Yeah, that's true. And it brings me so much joy to hear that, like, a lot of them have said, I want to do this again. I was like, for real? You don't hate it that much? Wow, that makes me happy. Barry, you also need to play. Yeah, okay. I was like, Barry, you've got another game to go. You got 2 more games to go. Alrighty. Hopefully he can see
I'm
the
having fun
password.
watching this one. Appreciate everybody being flexible with it. And I would love to see all the competitors, especially from the VTuber side, continue to spend time in the SAT community and get more reps in on 1v1s, lobbies, because it can be a ton of fun as people start to get some experience with it.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see, because I know as soon as I invited a lot of these folks to the tournament, they started streaming SAP a lot more, and I think taking it a little more seriously, putting a little more thought in their gameplay. And I would love to see them in the future if they decide to compete, or even in their own streams to see how they've improved. Spice
very thrilled.
Spice definitely emphasizing that he thinks he's a noob, but no, Spice, we think you're Pog. You can cook, you can get a dub. I believe in you.
Barry is being toxic and has found 3 fish.
Oh, biggest fishes. Oh, lordy. He's got the fishussy. Oh, God. Everyone prage.
You're seeing a good cricket start out of Spice Rat, though. He's got a tier up on lock. Both teams do. It'll be interesting to see how Barry navigates the fish tier up. I think as people get more experience, you start to see them holding on to those fish later and later, or going for.
He's got another fish.
He does have another fish. You'll also see people they'll do the tier up, but then they will end up losing out on the stats because it's just a order of operations issue. But be interesting to see how he navigates that, because that'll kind of be a big determining factor here in terms of how much of a leg up he gets from the fish.
Actually, that's true. Fishussy is a blessing, not a curse. It is a blessing. However, the question is, can you use the ingredients correctly? Oh, we got a cricket win, just a tiny bit ahead of the curve. Good job, Spice. Good job, Spice. Drawing for his blood. Look at him go. He's cooking.
And he's taking the ox this time. I thought that was one of his biggest whiffs on the last round, was tearing up early into ox and not taking it.
Yeah, I definitely hope that he pays attention to the order, and probably I would put ox in the very back. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
I think you're exactly right. I think one of the things you'll see people do is get really fixated on having a summon unit in front of the ox, which is great. It does get an additional trigger, but most important here, I think, is making sure that as many of these ant stats as possible land on this ox. It does look like he's getting the order set up right, though. It also
Very
looks
nice.
like Barry is going to hang on to at least one of these fish tier ups.
And would you say Spice should have combined the ants here or not?
Probably. I don't blame him for being worried about filling up his squad. I think you'll see a lot more comfort with more experienced players of having a 4 or even 3 squad. So I mean, seeing like I can't really fill up this board, be more focused on just getting this ox online is there he is with petting another hedgehog. Oh dear. I think we're gonna see more hedgehog gameplay here just momentarily.
You can
Another
take the hedge out of a player, but you can't take the player out of the hedge.
that's exactly right.
Interesting, even turn tier up.
He's okay. So he is. I think he's pretty fixated on this hedgehog. We are seeing more. I would say sane or well balanced back hedgehog with the honey. See if that can win him a round or two.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. The chef is cooking. We must believe. We must have faith. And I'm not sure.
Meanwhile, Barry, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was excited to hear your commentary on Barry. Go for it.
Yeah. So Barry also took an even turn tier up, and hit a rabbit, which I am a definite enjoyer of. We'll see how they are able to make use of it.
This is true. Whenever Cody was coaching me, he did say we are a rabbit household around here.
It's it can be very strong, especially if you level up into it early. Rabbit, whenever you feed a pet food, it gives it an additional 1 HP. And so if you are able to get it and make use of that, you can get a very healthy squad. I think one of the things you'll see is people take it and don't really invest in buying a lot of food, and then end up thinking that the rabbit is the problem. But it's a big part of it is just taking rabbit and having a conscious decision to buy as many salads as you come across. Barry now going for the double rabbit, dirty rat blowfish play. This is they're having fun, and I think this is going to be a really good team to see.
Oh Lord, a rat against the spice rat, a betrayal of the mischief. Oh no.
Rat is not commonly taken on the comp scene, although it's starting to see a bit of a renaissance. It did just chuck the cricket from the painted cricket. It chucked the zombie cricket. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's pretty funny to see. Also, the hedgehog getting sniped did cost the ox
it's melon
armor.
I was going to say the previous turn, I really liked the pill on the ant in front of the ox in order to give it its melon and the permanent boost. I am very, very worried about Spice kind of keeping the cricket on the board. Essentially anything, especially the hedgehog as well, anything that could trigger this pufferfish, especially with how big it is not going to do well for Spice. And I also don't think, unfortunately, the kangaroo will last long enough given the health behind the pufferfish.
I completely agree with you on that one. There's a Spice is not shying away from triggering this puffer, and it's causing him some issues.
Let's see. Sag Hog, life is saying. Ewar also shaking their head at the comp of Spice's team, but we never know. There could be a reversal.
So this kangaroo is now getting big enough to get the Spice Rats team over the hump, and the hedgehog honey just gets it there. That's love to see it.
Oh my gosh, nice! Get beat on, son. Get beat on. Back in the day when I was a very beginning stat player, my favorite thing was always to be on people with that final honey. And you know, the kiddos yell at me. They're like, "Egg, don't do it. You're not supposed to do that. It's like unorthodox." But now look at that. It's winning him the game, guys. Long live the bees.
You are seeing some pretty good discipline out of Spice Rat now selling that cricket. I think part of the reason he didn't sell it sooner was because he pilled the ant before he sold it, and the ant went onto the cricket, so he had a little bit of a sunk cost fallacy. You know, he kept it on board just because he felt like he had to.
Yeah.
Also, this dirty rat is feeding quite nicely into this ox, although it is now for the second time been betrayed by this back hedgehog getting sniped by that puffer. So there's a lot of interactions going on board.
Yeah, I saw earlier that actually Spice bought the rooster before he bought the can. I do wish the can was bought before. I don't know if it would have been game changing, but just a little bit of decision order, something more experienced players would definitely keep in mind. But I do this all the time as well, buying without thinking and being like, oh shoot, I should have bought this earlier. But honestly, I feel somehow that Spice feels a lot calmer in this game. Do you get that sense as well?
Yeah, I think he was a bit content filled in the last one for sure. Trying to get the really leaning into the hedgehog badger, and now he's settled down to wanting to defend his honor a little bit and get a good team on board here.
I see we got a good old camel on the board, my faves.
Oh lordy.
Honestly, it did quite good boosting up the rooster, which would have a tiny bit more attack for its chick, though it's not quite enough to take down the pufferfish immediately, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing here is kind of your classic issue of the turn 3 pets not being that good on or your tier 3 pets not being that good on turns 7, 8, 9. The stats on the other side are starting to get big enough to where the camel's getting run over. The ox was not getting really a lot of efficacy, and so that's letting the kangaroo not set up. So you're seeing Spice go for a lot of plays to try and scam out some stuff here, like taking the scorpion.
Nice.
Meanwhile, you got Barry getting some big time scaling set up on the other side with a monkey.
I do honestly like the Scarp play. I probably would have sold. The camel, my heart. I would have sold the snail there. For those who don't know and who are new to the channel, I am a big fan of camel, much to the dismay of everyone. Like how Spice loves the hedgehog, I love the camel. And so, though technically textbook-wise, that was the correct move to probably get rid of the camel by then, I did miss it dearly. My heart.
I think you are going to see Spice Rat scam a win here with that with the scorpion. It looks like this ox and kangaroo combo is going to be enough to take
Very
down the shark.
nice. He's cooking. Spicy can do it.
You're seeing some investment in some long-term scaling with Rooster is a stat multiplier because when it faints, it spawns little chicks that have half of its attack stats. So that's sort of like scaling. You really want to have units that feed stats into that. But any amount of stats on this board is keeping a minute.
That's
I think
true.
we're really hoping you're really hoping to find some units that actually multiply stats and get the numbers way bigger than this. But we'll see.
All right. Oh, he's placing the Scorp in front this time. I would freeze these 2 sushis in order to do everything you can to boost. Does he know the camel tech, or excuse me, the turkey tech? I'm not quite sure. Welcome in, Donnie. Good to see you in the stream.
I think he is familiar with using turkey on a pivot. I'm not sure. Oh man, I think we may still have a ball game here.
Come on, Spice, you can cook.
Spice is still cooking. The kangaroo
Literally 1 HP. Oh my god, he's cooking, son.
Okay, and we're on 4 HP to 4 HP here. That's 2 excellent scorpion scams by Spice.
Oh my god, is Spice
into this rooster?
Dude, he's gonna need to change his name from Spice Rat to Spice Scorp. He's gonna be known as a Scorp gamer after this tournament. Oh my god, Pod crazy indeed. Oh, look at how cute all the Spice Rat folks cheering on Spice in the tournament. Oh my gosh. I'm on the edge of my seat for this one. Depending on how the stats go, Spice could pull it.
We have seen the level 2 shark hit for Barry, which is a pretty massive power spike. So we're going to have to see. We're going to need a level 2, probably a level 2 rooster, or a level 2 turtle out of Spice Rat next turn for this to have a real shot.
Does he know the tech about putting a mushroom on the turtle to have the melon jump? Is he aware of this?
I don't believe he's aware of that, but I think that we are going to see a double scorpion play. If I know my student, I'm guessing that he's going to try and continue the skamazing that he's been up to.
We do have a double turtle play, but not from Spice, actually from Barry. Let's see if it's gonna be enough though. Okay, the big unit is down. Let's see it.
The ox does get it's not quite enough. The ox did get 2 hits in because it's not quite enough to die through 2 hits, but
he knows.
He learned from what he just saw.
Oh my god!
He's taking advantage of that. I love to see it.
He's so observant.
I know a good idea when I steal one.
Oh my god, he's adapting. He's overcoming. All right, let's see what his final buy is gonna be. He's repositioning the Scorp, thinking that, okay, if I have the melons to break through the front, can the Scorp take out the thick shark in the back? I think it's his debate at the moment.
I think I think his only chance out here is maybe getting a level 2 rooster. And I'm also concerned that he puts this scorpion somewhere that it ends up with a melon on it, because that would be the only way that play
Ah,
completely blows up on him.
that's true. It looks like he could. I think he may just honey something. I think with his leftover money, or he's gonna keep rolling. But he is on lethal. He does have a level up on the ox. So should he Oh, he went for
Okay, so he
rooster.
hits the rooster. If he can scam this round, which I think that scorpion play in the back was his correct maneuver. So as long, I think this could very well get him a draw here. Although we are seeing a croc on the other side, so we're gonna lose that scorpion. But
No.
better lose the scorpion than lose the kangaroo, though. I think.
That's
I'm
true.
not really
That's true.
sure.
We're gonna have to
Um,
see how this goes, honestly.
the dirty rat popping the melon is pretty interesting. This is gonna be. I don't think this is going to be quite enough. This shark has gotten really big. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
close one, but
he's the
not quite for
thickest
Spice Rat.
sharkus. And TNT. So that's 2 points to Barry and Vtubers. Do not get the set win, but Barry does get the bonus point for the Flush Tubers. But don't worry, Lovely Spice is still getting one more game because every point in this tournament counts. And so he'll be playing one more game to round out the 3-game set. So Flushies now have 15 points. Barry getting another point. One more game for each of them, and we'll see how this goes.
Sharks are illegal. I've been scammed.
You got this last one. He has improved a lot. Definitely seeing him calm down and not meme as hard, I think. He's cooking a lot. He's cooking a lot there.
I will say, you can tell he's a content creator at heart, because the resisting the funny team is extremely difficult when you know you've got a captive audience that is here to see some fun stuff.
That's true, that's true. And actually, I was talking to another SAP streamer about this, but I feel like a lot of times, even for those in the SAP dojo and the competitors, that SAP streamers often get undervalued. Like, people don't think they cook as hard as they can because they only watch their streams and they don't really see them in the full competitive capacity all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say that that's definitely true. People will see.
Yeah. And Barry,
a
you
SAP
do have one
streamer.
more game. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're all good. Yeah, I think people will see the SAP streamers messing around, or doing stuff that they think is fun, and because I had people asking, like, how do you play so well in competitive sets? I was like, well, because I'm trying.
Yeah, it's like I'm not streaming. What do you mean?
I'm not memeing. I'm playing for my honor, my internet ego.
All right, I'm gonna double check that everything's okay. Barry, if you can share your screen again, please, so we could go ahead and finish out the best of 3. Thank you so much. Let me get his stream pulled up. Everything Gucci, Prada, Chanel. And one day, Monday, actually tomorrow's stream, if you guys are wanting to stick around, I have an art stream, but I'll also show you guys the behind the scenes of what it's like in OBS to run a tournament as a VTuber. Because there are a lot more things you gotta hit around here than your average flush tuber. Alright, I think the correct perspectives are showing. Everything should be going now, and the boys are off to the races. Double scooter start for Barry. And let's see, what is Spice cooking over there?
Spice has got three separate pets with a fish, cricket, and beaver. Not your ideal start, but kind of just sometimes what the game gives you.
Also, Wade, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you in.
The tired fingers. Okay. As far as where the game is won and lost in the name selection, I have to be pretty fearful for Spice Rat here. He's going up against the Holy Buttocks. That is insane opponent to try and overcome.
I honestly am surprised because, like, isn't SAP technically a child's game? Like, how sussy the name combos they introduced.
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny because, like, each of the words individually are not that offensive. Like, buttocks is, I mean, that's a softball that they're throwing in there for sure. Oh, is he fish scamming? I think he's going for the full fish line.
Nice, biggest fishes. I would freeze that fish, honestly. Keep the supermarket fresh with all the fish you'll see. I would.
We do have. There's a great point from chat. We do have the fingers versus the buttocks.
Oh, Lord. Dude, even on
So
accident, Spice truly being a content creator.
no kidding, and I think maybe there's a situational that name, the tired fingers, not that great on its own, but
Stop.
in this context is maybe just right for the job.
All right, interesting. I would have bought Swan and probably sold Beaver there for the tier up, but he's going to go ahead and stack these fish in advance and go ahead. His love of Badger is peeking through. I could see it, but will he go Swan? Nope, he's going to go, what is it?
It looks like he's going double elephant.
Good. I was worried he's going to buy the rat considering Barry's got a camel in the front now.
Yeah, and early this is looking definitely better for Barry than it is for Spice Rat here. You see Barry freaking out about whether or not to buy a cupcake. In that situation, I'm rolling, but
I'm honestly a big fan of cupcakes, and it has won me quite a few games actually in the past, much to the dismay of many other people.
I mean, it's a good thing to use when it's the game is close if you know what your opponent has. I think it's a tough one going off of a tier up turn because you have no idea what you're going into. But I mean, I would say it's certainly going to win. It's certainly going to buy a win on this round. I don't know that. I think that those elephants would have been able to get the job done for Spice Rat otherwise. Are we going to see an elephant peacock set up here?
Nice. Will he go for double elephant peacock is kind of my question. It seems like he is.
I think it's certainly where that it was always headed that direction. You can just smell it. And I think this will be entertaining if nothing else.
Yeah, I do like the meat bone on the fish to just try to get rid of this camel as fast as possible. We don't want it to boost any more people further back. And
it's gonna go ahead.
I was going to say, if you guys really love the fact that Spice Rat is a content creator and many of the other folks in this tournament, feel free to check out the overlay on my stream. There's an extension if you hover, if you're in full screen. On the right side, you'll see the featured channels tab. You'll be able to scroll through and find all the streamers taking part in today's tournament. And you can also find it if you're on mobile, hit the chat box and click on the extension for featured streamers. And you can easily follow them there. Be sure to support them and love them very much because they volunteered their time, their expertise, and their gigantic brains for this tournament. All right, Cotty, back to you with some real actual SAP commentary.
No, I mean, you're seeing the double elephant, double peacock, just incredible gameplay coming through for a round win there. I think that's much needed for Spice Rat. You don't want this to get away from you. Rolling straight past the puffer with complete disregard. Double garlic on each of the individual peacocks. I think this is kind of sums up a lot of what you're seeing out of Spice Rat. Investment in the immediate turn. And not much plan for the future in terms of if he's going to combine these peacocks. I'm not sure that he needed both garlics to get this one done, but you can tell he has a plan and he's sticking to it. So that definitely is going to be beneficial.
Very nice. Wade says Cotty should take a shot for every camel that's been bought. Oh, Cotty's going to be wasted if he watches my set then.
Oh, no.
Alright, also, would you mind leaning a little closer to your mic? You suddenly got quieter for some reason.
Oh, yeah, I sure was leaning back, wasn't I?
Yeah, I was like, I could tell Cozy Cotty mode has activated. But, hi, my name is Gio. Welcome back into the stream. Adsbra. Right now, Vtubers have won the tournament in terms of teams, but we are looking at the individual lineup. Spice has the chance to win one game. So far, every single Vtuber versus Vtuber game has ended in 1 point for the Vtubers and 2 points for the Vtubers. We'll see how the final match goes, though. After this one, there is me versus Lotus Liam, and that'll be the final match of this tournament. Kick your feet up. Stay a while. Forget Cotty the streamer. We're looking for Cozy now. Cozy.
Yeah, I don't really. This is kind of what you're seeing out of Spice Rat a lot here is the investment in the immediate plan that kind of gets some instant impact. And we do have the squirrel for scaling, but it's just pretty hard to get this peacock over the edge when you're running into a tempo team like what he's going up against. Now that being said, it is going to wipe the other side now that it had the HP from the cupcake.
I can't
So another
believe.
instant investment does get him another win.
Dude, the 50
And you're getting some stats
attack.
from the fish. But now we get to see your question answered of does he know turkey life?
But is there a point in turkeying at the moment? Unless he's going to pivot off a fish. He doesn't quite have a summons team in order to take full advantage of turkey.
Oh my goodness. What is he going to do here? Yeah, so turkey... So he has 2 elephants in the shop, which is going to be, I'm sure, tempting for him. The advantage of turkey is pivoting a squad. It gives 3/3 to all units that are summoned onto the board. And it is immediately impactful if you have a summon team. It can also be helpful if you want to change your squad around. Having the and he unfreezes and rolls off it altogether.
He's letting it go. Oh, and he gets a deer on the next one as well. The bison is the one that tears up, or excuse me, gains buffs with any level 3 animal on the board, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, the fish would have been so good there.
Turn 8 would be a little late for in a more competitive scene, probably to take a buffalo, but I think, or a bison rather. But I think it would have been totally fine here. It would have given him some direction. He's got some lives to build off of with it. But the skunk is a great response to what he's seeing on the other side. Really breaks up this daisy chain of the camel that he's going up.
Looks like there's a bit of hope. Barry going down another life.
And this is the first time we've seen Spytrap with a real semblance of scaling. He does love Rooster, as it would appear. Going for another one with it.
Nice.
Both teams actually having a Rooster on board.
Honestly, very good. I do see parrots. I'm not sure if he's willing to take those, but definitely that turkey would have been very, very good for this team at this moment. Considering he had roosters, if he perhaps sold something off and kept the... Oh, what was the summon thing before? I forgot.
There was a deer in the shop as well.
That would have been good.
In another world, he has a turkey, a level 2 parrot, which copies the ability of the unit. Oh, I guess it's a 1.5. That's a rooster that he has frozen. But he would have potentially 2 parrots that can copy other units on the board, and he could have a full summon squad going here, which is just an extremely devastating combination to throw on the board immediately, but he's getting it done anyway.
He's cooking, chef. He's cooking. All right, Barry, now at Lethal Spice at the 8 lives. I am curious to know on what he's going to go for. Really, at this point, it's just scale, scale, scale. I don't think he needs to pivot off of anything unless you think otherwise.
No, I mean, this is kind of that tipping point where you either... There is some scaling on the other side with now a level 2 rooster and a monkey feeding it stats.
Oh, the level 2 rooster's here.
And Spyshred hits level 2 rooster as well. They are both pretty small. You're seeing Barry trying to decide whether to keep the rooster in front and give up a chick to get the scaling. But I think this is looking pretty good for Spyshred here.
All right, very nice. I do like how he's looking at his positioning, remembering this is something I always forget whenever you tier up with pets. Whether it summons more things than it did before, I always let go of the second chick on accident with a rooster because I just don't remember that it summons 2 chicks instead of 1.
Positioning's overrated.
All right, let's see how it's going to cook out. Nice, nice. Oh my god. That was so close. The one health.
The level 2 deer makes all the difference. Now we are seeing Spytrap with a cat that was in the holster. It was good to not take it on board too early.
Yeah, very perfect, especially for this rooster.
Massive stat hike on this turn. I think it's going to be difficult for
and the swoosh.
For Barry to get over this, but Barry on his side is looking to finally get rid of this dirty rat and has a tiger behind this level 2 deer. So I would say this is still a pretty spicy round we got going on here.
Yeah, Spice definitely good. He's doing a very good thing, which a lot of beginners and casual players don't do, is check positioning. That's something I actually didn't know to do until I got coaching. And you sap dojo bros, sorry to disappoint you. I didn't know. I didn't know it was so important. I didn't know.
Oh well, it's not a common thing, especially if your experience is in arena. You know, you are planning against the theoretical void that is any team that you could come up against. Versus in competitive, there is a team for you to plan around.
That's very
Um,
true.
It can be a tough muscle memory to learn,
Mhm.
but I do remind people that it in a way is a little bit freeing. And this rooster gets the job done. So Spice Rat does get a
Nice.
win on his set.
Oh my god, he cooked Spice Rat. Oh my gosh. You know what? The VTubers have one thing and it's consistency. One game per set. Oh my
They
god,
do know how to
Spice
figure it
Rat.
out.
Oh my god, he cooked. I'm so proud of him. See, he did have it in him. He did have it in him. Alrighty, let's see if the boys come off of their deafened state. I know Barry doesn't like to speak, but we could hear some words from Spice if you'd like to speak about how the games went. Look at all those Spice Rat folk cheering in the chat. His emotes are so cute. Ah! Dude, you know...
Are you proud of me, Dad?
I'm so proud of you. You did great, Spice. The elephant peacock was a sight to behold.
Did you like my hedgehog?
I did like your hedgehog, and I like the hedgehog was causing you as much trouble as it was them at one point, and
As it
I was
should.
impressed to see you finally move on from it. But it looked like you were having fun out there, and you were on that last game. You were able to combine fun and winning strategy to bring it home.
I think you did fantastic, Spice. Like, we were looking, and it was very fun to see you take, like, things like Hedgehog, because I have an affinity for the camels, and Cotty also has a heart attack every time I take it, so...
Oh, did it hurt you when I bought the camel and then sold it one turn later? Did that hurt you?
I mean, a turn 8 camel that you put
No,
food
not for you, Cotty, for Eggie specifically.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
gasped, and everyone in my chat was laughing. I was like, my camel! Because I also would definitely buy a turn 8 camel, which is very unorthodox. I loved it.
Reed, not good.
Listen. I am a SAP pro, Cotty. I beat up Kelby. I have earned this title. I'm a professional now. I need you to respect
Oh,
the
shit.
title.
That is true. You did beat Kelby.
Yeah, but how do you feel now that you've survived your first competitive scene, Spice?
I'm going to Disney World.
Are you actually going to Disney World soon?
No.
Damn, disappointed.
No. They don't let me there anymore.
Oh, damn.
Me and Mickey have beef.
Shit, there
So
can
what are
only
your
be one
takeaways
rodent.
Yeah.
From trying competitive SAP, did you have fun with it? Is it something you want to do more, or you think you'll probably stick to doing arena? How are you feeling about it?
I mean, I'd do it every now and then. I think I'd still probably stick to arena mostly, but I'd definitely do it again.
You heard it here, folks. He survived and he's not fully traumatized. Let's go. And it was so cute. All the little mischiefs are in the chat. I love seeing them cheer for you. They were like shaking around. They were so excited for you when you won. They were like, he did it. He cooked.
They cheered for me?
Yeah.
They did that? My chat?
Yeah, if you watch the VOD, you could definitely see all the mischiefs cheering for you. It was so cute.
Mine?
Yeah,
For
believe
me,
it or
not for Barry?
No, for
They
you,
weren't
believe
even
it or
mocking you.
not.
Are you guys okay? Do I need to call someone?
I think it's the egg buff. Even when I play games like Valorant or whatnot, like no matter how toxic people are, people seem to suddenly become nice when they're around here.
It's because they knew they couldn't get attention from you by being mean to you.
Oh, is that what it is?
Showed.
Reverse psychology them. Streamer finds out his channel is
Why
a
did
toxic...
I just get tagged in my Discord at Spice Rat? You suck. I think you guys were lying to me this whole time.
Oh my god. Look, a little bit of sweet and the salty. It's all about the contrast that makes life truly delicious. You know what I mean? But thank you so much for sitting through the technical difficulties, for competing in the tournament at all, and for sharing your community with me. They're all so cute and so lovely. And so I really appreciate you taking part in this tournament.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, and thank you, Barry, for subbing in. Cotty, you're staying here, but you two other lads, have a good rest. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll cut you loose.
Okay, bye-bye, GG Barry.
All right, bye-bye, friends. Everyone say goodbye to Spice Rat. Everyone say goodbye to Barry.
Cotty DM me, I suck now.
He's giving you that tough love as a coach, you know?
You played great. No, love beating you, man.
Oh, love you too.
I didn't mean it.
I'm being
I was
bullied.
I was playing along with chat. I'm sorry.
Cody hates me.
All right.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, I'll be
Bye-bye.
back in your chat shit posting in no time.
Hell yeah.
I love it. All right. Goodbye, Spice. Goodbye, Berry. Thank you so much for competing. Now, I'm actually going to do a little bit of magic. You are actually not going to see me here. We're going to do a little bit of movie magic because I've got to sort things up. You know what? I'm not commentating my own set. That's kind of cheaty, isn't it? We have a new individual coming in to take my place. Cody, you're going to sit tight in your own spot. But everyone, please welcome in whenever he pops into the chat. Mr. Pogarai himself, the Valorai, the Valor guy, amazing member of the SAP community. He genuinely has also such a lovely voice. I know a lot of people are like, Egg, we really love listening to you talk. You have such a good voice. But you guys are not ready for Val. I've also accidentally hit the arrow key a little too much. Hold up, we're gonna stutter his name, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. All right, let's see. Can I do some movie magic and pull up Mr. Valorai himself? Wait, pause. That's Cody. Where's Val? Val, you.
Where am I?
Oh my gosh! Wait. Let me try to drive you around and park you. Okay, we're gonna park you right here. I don't see you on the screen. I'm pretty sure.
Where am I at, Eggie?
I don't know. I put in your link
Help.
properly. Help!
He's
Help.
under the layers.
Oh
He's
my.
buried under the layers.
He's
Oh
not
my
buried Wait,
goodness.
is he actually buried under the layers? That could be it. Wait, pause. Wait, is
Just a
Val
guess.
actually buried under the layers? No, he shouldn't be.
I'm in the back rooms, hell.
Alright, don't worry. I prepared for this moment in case the tech breaks. Typical. Akadi's also kind of broken as well. Just good old VTuber tech. But Val, while you're speaking from the basement, the void, how are you doing this evening? Have you been enjoying the tournament?
Yeah, hello. So good to pop in and be able to commentate one of these. It's been really fun to watch for yesterday and today. A great way to pass the time. I am absolutely flabbergasted. It's been 1-2 every single game, right?
Yeah, it's literally been 1-2 the score consistently. When the VTubers get their first point, whether it be game 1, 2, or 3, has kind of floated around. I think it just depends if some of them gain more confidence, or if it's something like Puppy Pack, depending on that RNG. But talk about consistency from Team VTuber. That's crazy.
Yeah. But you're obviously gonna break that consistency, right, Eggie, with a 3-0 against Liam here?
3-0. Well, you're asking for a lot, Val. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
No. Believe you can cook. We've seen you cook. You can be done.
I don't know.
That's certainly my
could
expectation.
I could be a little crispy, honestly, after, going through 2 days of tournament. I was a little bit sick last night as well. And here we go. Oh, he's coming on stage. He's up close in the camera saying hello to everyone.
Oh my God.
Here's Valerai. Wow, look
I'm
at him
here.
go. All right,
I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, let me park you somewhere comfortable, get you a nice glass of water, some good positioning. All right, where are you, homie, in the 20,000 assets in the behind the scenes of OBS? Mamma mia.
Your OBS must be such a mess. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, dude, tomorrow, if you guys would like, I am definitely going to talk about the behind the scenes, what it takes to run a tournament, what it's like to do it as a VTuber during tomorrow's stream at 9 p.m. CST. That's usually when I do my streams, and I am a variety streamer, so I play a lot of other things besides SAP. Currently, Subnautica, Slime Rancher, Minecraft, Valorant, Overwatch, Hades, you name it, I probably play it. But a lot of people know me for SAP. I think it's because that's how I started. And Val, you actually started in SAP as well, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I think it's very easy to get like a following in SAP. The community is just so amazing there and so interconnected.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Even if you're like kind of a newbie, not quite sure how SAP the game works, everyone is so encouraging and so nice, which brings me so much joy to bring a ton of VTubers in to meet the SAP community and of course teach a lot of SAP folks about the many different types of VTubers out there. All right, let me go ahead and update this. It feels weird to put my name on here. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah. What are you gonna be talking to yourself a lot, do you think? Does the egg badoop when no one's there to hear?
Oh yes, I do badoop. And for those who don't know, badoop is like my thinking noise. Instead of going so much, I go like badoop. It's just my buffering sound. But more than doing that, Val, I think I'll be cursing a fuck ton.
Hey, no one can say so, Cursey, if you're muted. It's perfect.
That's true.
True, they can't say so us though.
That's true. That's true. And what's gonna
Oh
happen is
no.
I'm gonna quickly. I gotta bing bonk around so much because I forgot when I stream SAP for this tournament. I kind of also need to, have the game up. So let me open up SAP really quick, get myself situated.
That would be
Um,
important, yeah.
yes. And I think if Liam could make the lobbies, I think that would be the best way to go about it. And then we're going to take a quick intermission as well because I need a drink of water. Everyone in the chat as well, this competition has been fierce. Make sure you hydrate before you dihydrate as well. But,
With that,
Cotty
I'm
Val,
gonna stretch my legs too.
go for it, go for it. I'm curious to know though, chat, Cotty Val, you can be honest with me. You can say it to my face. Who do you think is going to win? It's okay. You can tell me. I won't cry. I promise. I'm strong. I'm strong.
I got the
Oh,
egg 3-0
man.
sweep.
Don't say I'm gonna 3-0.
I've got to admit, I've not seen too much of your most recent gameplay. I've been hearing you're cooking though, and I was watching Liam play, and I mean, uh, Liam will do great. He'll do great as well.
Alrighty. Alright. Well, Liam is sharing his screen. Gonna go ahead and double check all the tech works. Liam, I'm gonna go ahead and let you make the lobby since I also have to run OBS in the background. I think that's just the easiest way to go. And I will take just a quick 1-minute intermission. I'll be back in a jiffy and I'll be back on the mic to let you guys know when we're getting started. I hope you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
Alright, Cotty Val, you are now babysitting the chat. Don't be weird, everyone. Treat them nice. Bye-bye.
All right. You ready to
I'm
get
ready.
romantic, Cotty?
Oh, absolutely. How are you?
Yeah. No parental supervision for us. We are gonna get crazy. No, no, we're gonna be tame. We promise.
We'll do our best. We'll do our
Yeah.
best.
All right.
Hey,
So,
casters.
oh, Liam.
How long does a round go for? Like seconds?
It's a
I never
good
know.
question.
Okay, I'll go mute. Sorry.
Liam,
Back
very
in,
prepared.
back in the basement, Liam.
So, how have you been enjoying the tournament so far, Cotty?
I've had a ton of fun. Meeting all the new Vtubers has been great. Then the coaching sessions have been fun, and then just the rounds yesterday were incredible.
Right.
And they've been great today as well. A lot more logistical. I'll say intricacies today. But the rounds have still been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that last round, Spice Rat versus sorry, Barry. That's
Yeah.
it. That was a good one. The only game I missed, unfortunately, was I think it's Full Belly Laughs versus Hiru. I didn't catch that one. The rest of it I have caught, and it's been fantastic.
Yeah, and the FBL versus Hero, those are two players that are on the comp scene as well. So that was, that was a bout for sure. You saw kind of your classic SAP being SAP with not providing some of the
Ooh,
units they needed.
look at this
And
Gamba, dude. I'm putting points on Eggie. Holy
oh
hell.
my goodness, yeah,
Oh
the
man.
prediction is live, and
Hi.
there are already 270,000 points on the table
270K on the Gamba? Oh, lordy.
and
Okay.
counting.
This is a big boy Gamba, yeah. Oh, I see a big portion of it is Danelle with 76K voting for his good old pal Liam.
Damn. All right, guys. Mods, I'm gonna leave you in charge. If there's any raids, any big subs, any biddies, donos, etc., I'll leave you to it. Any new follows to welcome them in. Casters, I am trusting you with my community and my chat. I will be deafened. I will not read anything. I will not see. Liam, don't forget to deafen as well, and we'll go ahead and get started. Good luck, have fun, everyone. Valcati, I
Eggie,
trust
two
you.
questions,
What?
or really one question. What's the pack matchup?
Yes, the pack matchup. So Liam and I will be going packs 1, 2, 3. So first Turtle, then Puppy, then ending with Star Pack, I believe. Wait, no. Is Puppy and Star in that order? Is Puppy pack?
Yeah,
You said
Puppy
you're
then
going 1, 2,
Star.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is Turtle, Puppy, Star.
All right, that's the move. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye, everyone. Have
Good luck,
fun.
Eggie.
Thank you. I'm scared. Oh, is everything okay? Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Yeah.
Is everything okay? Question mark.
Because you deafened, chat couldn't hear us.
Oh.
So
Oh.
not. Chat's been really funny about it. So it's actually
I
been
feel
really
so
entertaining.
bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't know
Oh,
to
it's
do
okay.
that.
It's okay.
So
It's just one
okay.
game. It's just one game. It's just one game. We can
I
fix it
feel
now.
bad. Okay, it's fine. I take my headset out anyways, so I'll just take it out and mute my mic, and then you guys should be able to hear them. I'm so sorry.
Perfect.
I feel so
All
bad. I see
good.
like 50 DMs. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry.
Shout out to Noob Skills for what do you call it in the court? The person writing everything that's
The
going down.
stenographer.
Yeah, it's just straight stenographying the set.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay,
Stenographing.
okay, now we figured that out. I will just take out my headset, mute my mic, and then everything should be fine. Liam, you good to go for the second one?
Yeah. Puppy
Okay.
pack?
Yes, it's puppy next and then strawberry after that. Let me triple check all the settings are the same. I'm so sorry, everyone. Everyone's just probably vibing to the Pokemon music and be like, huh, I wonder when we're gonna get commentary on this game. I'm so sorry.
And Val and I were like going for probably 2 turns, and then we looked over to just like chat being like, "It's muted." It's like, oh,
I'm
I
crying.
like stopped Val mid sentence, like Val, they can't hear us.
I'm crying in the club. I'm so sorry. Okay, hang on. I lost Liam's screen. Hold up, pause. Okay, triple checking before I disappear. Are both screens showing up okay for everyone?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Looks good.
All right, muted this bitch, this con. Okay. Anyways, I'm muted. My earbuds are out. If you need me, I don't know. Good luck, everyone. Bye.
Good luck,
Bye.
Eggy.
Good luck, Egg.
If you need me
Alright, I'll also
clearly, you
leave.
can't get in touch with me.
Good luck
Liam
on the
having the
commentary,
muted
both of
stream
you.
one of our players going up, by the way.
All right. Well. Thankfully, chat didn't hear Cody and I just tear up this Discord call with all sorts of things other than commentary.
They got scary in
But
here.
yeah, things got scary. Strange voices were emitted.
Very strange things are happening.
Happening.
Oh
But
God!
it's over now.
Big
They
Mom
named it
KF.
muted stream.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That was one of the attempted signal flares. I love it.
It is a shame that we couldn't commentate over the first match because that was actually really interesting, the back and forth that was going on.
Yeah, well, the good news is because they are on Velcro shoe wearing coloring book enjoyer puppy pack. We have time to review it while they get their lotteries ready.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. You know, I've never been happy or optimistic about my chances of winning the lottery, so I avoid this pack personally. But it's always fun to see someone not get a good lottery and somehow able to make it work. Maybe we'll see some of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I enjoy when both lotteries are misses and they have to scrounge together some ramshackle team. That tends to be a lot of fun. But that last
Yeah.
set, the turkey summon team into the elephant puffer. There was a lot of back and forth there.
Yeah, there was a lot. There were some points where we were already calling it for Eggy because it looked like she was gonna be too far ahead, but Liam was able to really make the Ellie Blowfish work out for him. It was
Yeah,
great to
and
see.
his own deer were getting a lot of traction. And some of those breakpoints were super unfortunate for Eggy with those deer or the sheep that were getting summoned coming out with 5 HP and just getting wiped.
Oh, this is a nice setup for Eggy. She's got her 3 mosquitoes, just needs 2 fish, and she'll have a massive amount of level ups coming her way.
Mm-hmm. And even one mosquito going into a board with a bunch of 2 HP units feels pretty nice. Or 1 HP
Yeah,
units.
very good, very good. Liam gets a roll with 2 mosquitoes. Is he gonna be going for the level 2 mosquito? I would imagine so.
the inventory management for lottery is always fun to see. It's going to be easier for Eggie because she is only going for 2 pets.
Yeah.
Liam, meanwhile, going for 3 is going to have a little bit more. He's going to take the early tier up and take the sheep.
Yeah. Combines the ant here, just gets the sheep on board, seems wise. It's always so unsatisfying if the shop you have to if lotto or sorry, if you're setting up lotto, there's a good chance you'll waste a lot of gold these turns if you just
Mhm.
don't find the right units, if you don't have any foods in shop that you can just waste money on. A lot of it will go down the drain. I think Eggie's been pretty efficient here.
Yeah, you'd like
Yeah.
to see her get one of these mosquitoes stacked and get this fish out of the shop. I'm not sure how long that was frozen there. That's kind of one of the things that you can see is, and it can be frustrating to people who played it a lot more or have a lot more experience with lottery. Um, but little things like freezing foods that you can use should you be jammed up on gold or at the end of a turn. There's just a lot of little optimizations that can go in here because the kind of playing the game is kind of grinded to a halt.
Yeah.
So
Um
Liam has found his 2 tier ups. I'm interested to see if he's gonna make use of this sheep. Okay, I guess not.
yeah, no, there it goes. Sheep's going out to pasture this game.
He is simplifying his board a little bit, but the there is some fun tech with a level 2 sheep being able to taking a level 2 on your sheep and then pilling it and combining them gets you an additional tier up. Can be a lot of fun on lottery turns.
Yeah, of course, it can be pretty nice. Definitely a bit easier to pull off in pack 1 where it's turn 7 lotto you're looking for, but in this pack, I mean, it can still be very helpful. Early bison on Liam's side over here. He doesn't have he's close to no, he doesn't really have much going. That
That
is a
is,
shame.
yeah, that is a shame. 2 very early, very speculative bison
No.
would be tough. Aggie, meanwhile, hits a llama, takes the rooster immediately, hits a second llama.
Yeah, this
Uh,
is so sad. Oh my god, Liam gets 2 bison, Eggy gets 2 llamas. Jesus, this is
I
oof.
believe Liam is getting baited quite hard here. I think Aggie's looking like she's considering selling this mosquito for the 2 llamas to get maximum stats from these fish, which I think I like. I think I like
I
that
like
one.
that too. I would consider that here.
Um, we were discussing double llama earlier. I can't remember who I was talking with. It may have been with AMSA, but we were discussing 2 llama on board can be pretty limiting. Oh, okay. Well, you know, sometimes you
Oh,
just
she missed out on 2-2 on a llama. Damn.
she sure did.
I guess if she just makes it into a level 2, I don't think there will be any stats lost technically.
Yeah, that'll end up working out all right. Or you could sell this fish and just have 3 llama, which would be
Oh,
pretty
that would be
entertaining.
funny. I'd like that.
I would thoroughly enjoy that line, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Um, this I don't know what Liam's plan is for this. I'll call it an extremely speculative bison.
He's just gonna roll into 3 ants or oh, well, not
Well,
mosquito, not ant either. Okay, he's going for a level 3 swan, I suppose. All right.
um, there's
Oh
one.
dear. There's an ant.
Yeah.
There's another ant. Okay, there's a swan at least for him.
Uh, Honestly,
Ooh.
his quickest
Oh, his
out
rolls.
would probably have been 3 sheep to get the level 3 ram, but I'm not even sure if that's any easier than just finding 2 more swan.
Yeah, I mean, not really. If you, it's all luck here. This is why you don't take the bison when you. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad.
I would call
Um,
that a tilt maneuver for sure.
I could hear Liam screaming at his monitor
Yeah.
as he was rolling over and over again looking for the swans. Oh, that's so sad for him. Yep, Eggy gets a win here. I think it's probably gonna snowball here for Eggy unless Liam immediately gets 2 more swans on his next turn here.
Yeah,
Oh
I don't.
man.
I don't know what Liam's out here would be other than yeah. I got
Oh
nothing. I mean,
boy.
he needs to find these two swan, or he is, and I would say a level 2 bison pronto because it needs to catch up. Okay, he is being smart about keeping these swans separate to maximize gold to look for more swans because he just knows that he's not gonna win this any other way.
I'm afraid it's over. He has to hope for Eggie to mess up. I don't think there's literally nothing he can do. I don't think
Yeah, like
any way out is here. Scorpion is in this pack, right? Just simply get early Scorps maybe, and somehow I don't know, man.
chat is begging for Eggie to unfreeze the flamingo. She does finally do it. I think that thing was there for uh was that like 2 turns?
It was there for a bit. I'm a fan of the flamingo, but turn 7 is not the time for it, I'm afraid.
Especially turn 6 and turn 7. I think at this point I'm rooting for Liam to at least get the level 3 swan.
Yeah, that would be a win in and of itself. He has 4 hearts left here. Eggie's got a commanding 10 heart lead. Oh my goodness.
Okay, he's taking his tempo. Oh, he does. Liam does hit.
Beautiful. Well done, Liam. You got there. We are
There's
proud.
and Eggie freezing another flamingo. Oh, you love to see it.
It's a her good luck flamingo. You
Uh,
can't have it.
the good luck Mingo is back.
You've heard of the good luck snail. This is related. Oh, I see Liam got 2 deer on his team. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Nice deer, man.
The deer could they could do something.
Yeah.
I mean, short of because there's no turkey deer late game pivot to get you set up here, like a late game out like there is with turtle pack. I mean, short of just some insane hits here, I think he's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah,
Aggie going
absolutely.
for the third llama. She is flexing. Okay, this is that is part of what that's part of the line for Liam for recovery is Eggie getting Eggie playing with a lead. The skunk is definitely a good is one of the pieces for Liam to make a comeback here.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be 1-1. I am curious if we're gonna have another 1-2 situation. Liam would have to win the next game for that. That would just be such a crazy way for the tournament to pan out. Every single game being the set being 1-2.
It sure would, wouldn't it? And Liam buying 2 cans on lethal.
Oh Jesus! I mean, hey, he's got some big moves planned if he survives this
It's the
turn.
best stats to get onto this leopard.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I get the logic. You tiered up into it, but leopard is also not a plug and play high value unit.
It's
It's
kind of
gonna,
just a dolphin right now. Assuming it hits a garlic target, it's going to deal 4 damage.
yeah. Um, I think the best you could have hoped for here is you can't even get octopus yet, right? So I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably loading up your board with eagles and hoping that you get some octopus out of them, or that's about it.
It really
But
is
we're
it.
definitely going to a game 3 that matters. So
That was just such a game. Eggie got, I think, a total, she got many llamas. Liam got a bit fucked with the bison. He probably should have just ignored it. Maybe things would have turned out a bit better for him, but not much you could do in that situation. But still, well played by Eggie.
well played by Eggie. I would say it
Yeah,
was the most speculative bison I have ever seen
yeah.
on Liam's part. But Eggie played. Eggie got the most llamas what the heck was with all those llamas? True, that is true.
They were everywhere. It was fun to see.
I think on to be, I guess to be kind to Liam, Eggie did hit quite a few llamas. So I think that she had a pretty. Her board was definitely better from the lottery there on.
I mean,
So
yeah, this is
that
classic
worked out
pack
for her.
too. One person hit, the other person didn't. It's yeah, a lotto win is still a win though.
Eggie typing get llamaed.
Oh,
You
did he
llamas
actually?
should lay eggs.
He actually made the game name.
She just copy pasted it.
So this is gonna be the starfish pack, correct?
Yeah, this is
I-
starfish. And I think this will be a really fun one to see with not a ton of experience. They both have lobby experience with this pack, which is more than most. I'm surprised to see Eggie going for two frogs off the rip. We've got a fun game on our hands here for sure.
Oh
Liam
yeah,
hard rolling for your HP pets.
Liam
Awkward
loves hard rolling on turn one. I've noticed he usually just has 2 units.
That is pretty crazy.
It
Eggie
is
said
pretty wild.
salty
Yeah,
fingers.
and the obese aliens, very nice. I'm not too big of a fan of Frog. So for this pack, Liam, I don't think he usually makes much use of XP build. I've not seen Eggie play too much of this pack though. Do you know what she typically tries to run?
You know, I haven't seen a ton of it either. She this frog tech, for instance, is uh completely new. Eggy frog tech is completely new to me. So I am a huge believer in frog. I think it is a great pet if you know what you're doing with it. I think it can be very difficult to make use of.
Mm-hmm.
But she seems to have some lines in mind here. And also, I did not coach her on this pack, so I'm
Oh,
uh, she's
she's
got
going
some,
free range.
or she's got some intel that she's making these kiwis jump across the
Oh,
top of the screen.
a
Um,
secret coach, you say?
yeah, she's gotten some additional intel. The best boy is showing up for Eggie though, which I'm really excited about.
Oh yeah,
So
that clownfish gonna be very helpful.
but she hits a second one.
Wow.
Awkward gold situation here for it, but we'll see if she can make it work.
You know, I am realizing commenting on Eggie is a bit rough because I'm seeing her on the stream. She's not sharing in Discord, correct?
Right. So we are behind on Eggie's gameplay. We're seeing it as you see it and then commentating. So if we are a bit behind, that would be why.
Yeah, hopefully not too bad, but I'm sure it's fine. Eggie's definitely in a bit of a better position, I'd say. Liam's got, I mean, he's not too far behind, but obviously the two clownfish are going to be potentially massive.
Yeah, it can be a massive power spike for Eggie if I'm glad she did consider selling the frog to get those kiwi stats on the clownfish for a moment. I'm really glad that she did not decide to do that. She does seem to be a little confused as to how to navigate this next part. Um, but she's got enough stats on board where I think she can, even if it's a little bit clunky, I think she has enough of a lead to kind of figure out where she's going with this. Now Liam has cooked up quite the jellyfish here.
Yeah, he's a
Um,
big boy.
so this will be a little bit of a wake up call for Eggie to get her plans moving.
Oh, he's also taken some. What the heck are those? Hamster? They're not hamsters. They're guinea pigs, right?
Those are I think those are hamsters. Are those
No,
guinea pigs? Those
hamster's
are guinea
the
pigs.
one where you roll and get gold back, right?
Right, those are guinea pigs.
Yeah, we barely even know what they're called. We see them so rarely.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Oh,
so we do have a game on our hands here.
yeah.
Now Eggie does hit two starfish and shop. Is she going to strawberry a pet? Is I think is the major question here.
Yeah, I'd say you probably strawberry the clownfish here.
Mm-hmm. That certainly would be where I'm looking to go with this. You obviously can't. I mean, it's process of elimination. Two of them give. She's going to strawberry the starfish and take the
Oh.
cassowary. Okay.
You know, Liam's getting pugs, he's getting jellyfish, he's getting everything except the clownfish, as far as I can tell. A
Mm-hmm.
bit rough.
Um, Eggie does hit the level up on the kiwi. I wonder if she's going to take it, or just going to do her buy sell line.
Oh, she does do the buy sell. Interesting.
She skips on one of the starfish. Okay. So this is kind of one of your classic things that you see with people that are starting to learn the intricacies of the strawberry pack. Is she's
What's going
stuck?
on with Liam?
He's spam clicking the pelican, I think.
I think he's beginning a prayer of some
Mhm.
sort, perhaps.
And meanwhile, Eggie is stuck somewhere between a level up build, a frog swap build, a strawberry build, and a buy sell build.
Yeah, it's a bit uncoordinated over there, I would say. Got a lot going on. I think her hearts are beginning to suffer a little bit for it. He gets the early pelican. Hold up.
Oh my
My
goodness.
God.
We may see as it stands currently, we may see Liam run away with this a little bit if depending on how Eggie positions here.
Confirmed live on stream. Prayer does work. Everyone clasp your hands together and pray for your favorite streamer right now, because clearly it helps. I know I'm going to be praying for a big comeback for Eggie here, I suppose. Oh, wait, Eggie didn't update the OBS. It's currently 1-1 right now, correct?
Mm-hmm. It is 1-1. So this is game set match point for Eggie and Liam.
All right. This is wow. Tubers did really good this tournament. I thought it was gonna be pretty close, but Tubers ended up uh, they did run away a bit here.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a bit of the experience difference for the Flesh Tubers definitely came into it with more competitive and just general lobby experience. I think you're seeing that pay off.
Ooh, Hickey doesn't go for the level 2 clownfish here. Some nice stats, but
Yeah, I think maybe she's saving that tier up for next turn.
yeah, I suppose so. She still has a decent amount of hearts. I suppose it's fine. She definitely loses here, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Liam definitely has the scaling advantage here. I think it's going to be interesting to see what Eggie gets out of this. The polar
She gets
bear,
a polar bear.
um, probably not what you want here. And she started putting stats on this frog, which is I feel like I can hear her brain frying a little bit because there's a lot of mechanics here at play that are kind of overlapping, and this is a bit of a tangled web to navigate.
Yeah.
And I think adding
Frog. What is he doing here?
yeah, and she did give it some broccoli as well.
Oh
Uh,
no.
frogs known non broccoli enjoyers.
No. I heard that they love broccoli.
Oh, is it?
Uh,
Oh, I probably just got my wires
yeah.
crossed there.
Yeah, you're the one who's wrong here, Cotty. Come
Yes,
on.
I am the one. That is certainly much more likely than Eggie being wrong here.
Liam does seem to be going for a level 3 jellyfish. With the pug, he only needs one to get it to level 3, which could be nice, but I'm not sure if it's worth the gold usually to go to level 3 jelly. I think he should be trying to kind of build the rest of his team out a bit more, but we'll see. It could be enough here.
I mean, he's going to be pedal to the metal on it. I don't blame him
Whoa,
for
wait. I
the
just saw
pug
Eggy
positioning.
shop.
Yeah,
It's
no,
cold in there. Holy.
Eggie has got the full ice age for her polar bear.
Oof.
We are going to see a cassowary level up, which is going to get a boost of stats from the clownfish, and we may be seeing a stat boosted blobfish come out. She does hit the vulture, which is a really strong unit. We'll see if she's going to stat swap anything relevant here. Um,
Goodbye, polar bear.
She may have enough. She can buy vulture, sell frog, and she doesn't quite have enough to buy these 3 blobfish, which is
Yeah, the
unfortunate.
gold really limits her from doing anything too big here if she was planning on selling the frog. She has to have gold to replace a lot of units for that to happen.
Mm-hmm. She's calculating. She's definitely doing some math over there. Vulture is one of the bigger game changers, so I think taking it is going to be probably integral in any shot she has at bringing this one back. Um, Liam not taking advantage of the pug stats is a bit of an interesting one. But Eggie's struggling to find somewhere to get value out of this frog. You can tell that she knows that she needs to do it.
Yeah.
Looks like she is going to take the vulture, and she's going to take the level up on the blobfish next turn. Does
I
she get
can
the vulture
guarantee
back? She
you,
does.
Liam definitely realized that pug placement like the moment he pressed end turn. He always does. It's a bit sad.
Cassowary starting to get some stats
Whoa!
on it. The breakpoints do matter, and Eggie does pull out around with the vulture.
Pretty
Okay,
nice vulture
I think the
there.
pug would have made that difference there, but Eggie is very thrilled to get this blobfish level. I believe.
Oh, she's excited. Yeah. What did she get from it? A hammer shark. Not going to be very useful here.
Looks like she's going to move on from this starfish, maybe, um, or the good boy clown. Um, she seems pretty unsure. Uh, she
Okay.
still has this comfort peach frozen.
Liam does fix the pug positioning and gets a vulture of his own, interestingly.
It'll be interesting to see.
It is, I am realizing he really should have that pug be buffing the clownfish, but at least it's buffing something here.
Mm-hmm. Hoping Eggie puts maybe this blobfish in front of the zebra to get the experience difference on the level up there. I'm not sure if we'll end up seeing that. It's kind of tough to see there. The zebra in the back is interesting.
Yeah, I wonder what is the thought there.
She wants to get the vulture. Okay,
Whoa!
so she's thinking through. She wants to get the vulture leveled up. Wants to get the stats from the clownfish. The difficulty with that is the vulture needs to be last. So she's working out her order here.
She's trying to cook. Does
like
end the turn there. It's a bit rough. Oh yeah, Liam gets another win there. Eggie is on the edge now. Oh wow! Gets the level 2 clownfish quite easily there. Liam's very... I mean, now, yeah, he kind of has to go pelican here for his pug.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh.
Eggie looking to... I guess she's looking to get just a level up on the board. She's doing the math, realizing she can't get this cassowary to level 3. And I'm not sure that would be enough scaling for her anyway. Okay, no, she does end up taking it.
Liam replacing the
the
pelican with a shoe bill is quite interesting. Not... I don't think it's particularly useful here. You only have the single strawberry unit.
It's
And
actually a loss
you're...
of tempo here, right?
Yeah.
Eggie does hit the... okay, if Eggie takes this mantis to kill this blobfish, that would be a pretty big stat hike in the short term. She would be killing her biggest unit, however.
You can't get rid of that blobfish. It is a win requirement at this point for her, I would say.
I would probably think so, but it would be pretty electric to see her send it to the send it to the
Yeah,
ramparts.
that would be good. You are correct there. All
So
right, is she gonna... Oh, she takes a crow.
She's opting to, I guess, make that a problem for the next turn if she can.
All right, Liam's going into this now. Final battle. Can he take Eggie out here? Yeah, yeah.
It looks like he's
Oh,
got her.
And that's it. Oh my god. Every single game of this tournament, 1-2. Tubers won 2 out of 3 games each time. Amazing. Holy.
That's for the llamas.
I stop so.
Eggie,
Eggie.
would you say that you got lost in the sauce on that one?
I think I'm just like overall very frazzled and panicked. I did enjoy the fucking llama high rolls though.
Mm-hmm.
Llamas were so good.
God bless the llamas. They're a cousin of camels, you know. That's probably why I was so blessed. Taskaru.
Makes sense
Absolutely.
then.
But yeah, I definitely don't think I definitely made a lot of mistakes in pack 1, and I definitely was kind of lost on this pack. I just didn't have a lot of animals I would usually go for, like Mantis. I think I was quite frightened by Liam's like leveling train. I was like, what the fuck do I do?
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
Yeah,
you played
that-
great.
That game was just classic pack 2. Liam getting 2 bison but no level 3s, and then Eggie getting like 3 llamas. The classic SAF experience.
Yeah, I think there's like just a lot of RNG at play, but of course, I think Liam cooked a lot. Definitely the last minute training seems to have helped Liam a lot. And thank you so much, Markoto, for the raid and Echo for the biddies. Welcome in everyone, and Echo, I appreciate that very much. Liam, how you feeling?
I am feeling great. All that shit talking the past week. Whew.
It paid off, huh?
Yeah.
You gonna have an omelet for
Congratulations.
dinner?
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna have a feast. No, but it was fun. It was really good. Those were good matches, I think.
Yeah, I really like the password for this this most recent thing. What do you think about the llama high rolls?
The 3 llamas on me was mad. I was mauling, especially since I hit 2 bison, and I couldn't do anything with them. And you just completely outscaled me the whole entire game.
Dude, I want you to know that when I like did the level ups, all 3 of my level up rewards were all llamas, and I was like pogging off screen. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Alright, I can't remember what the fleshy score is supposed to be at. Wait, if 6, 12,
We were at 15
18.
before the match.
Oh shit, not 118. Holy, you guys didn't cook that hard. 18. Oh my god. Sorry to disappoint you, coach. I should have cooked harder, my V.
No, you did great. Liam's a good player. And he hit a much more standard line on pack 3, and that's kind of what I was talking about with the early frog. It can be very good. It is very difficult to wield. I have trouble making it because what ends up happening a lot of the time is the frog ends up being your biggest unit. You don't want to sell it. So you were given a lot of half lines, and there's a lot of bait in pack 3 if you don't really commit to a line. So I mean, you played really well. It's just a difficult pack to navigate, especially without a lot of experience.
Indeed.
But
Oh no!
you were cooking the whole way through.
Thank you. Oh my god, I didn't realize that this was a 300 plus K Gamba, 123K on me, and nearly 230 on Liam. Holy shit! That's
I
the
was
biggest
harassing my whole
Gamba.
chat.
Oh
I was telling them
no!
go all in. and
I
was-
just realized
What?
I voted 20K on Eggie. I was planning to, after this tournament, I had 100K. I was gonna do VIP, but since I put so much on Eggie, I don't have enough anymore.
No, I'm so sorry, Val. I should have. I risked his VIP, but Danelle got VIP instead of you. Oh
Danelle!
my god, Danelle robbed you. How does it feel?
God, I've been one-upped.
Congratulations, Danelle. What are your first words as a VIP stealing good old Valorized hard-earned money? Oh my god, congratulations, Danelle. Oh my god. Well,
I am also broke coming out of this tournament as well.
I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. I don't know how many people went all in on either side. I'm so sorry. But
Nothing to be ashamed of, Eggie. You played great, and you put together a fantastic tournament.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was a good time.
thank you. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I'm so sorry for the scuff on day 2, but I appreciate especially you, Liam, and Val. I know we were supposed to play a lot earlier, but I think we're mostly on schedule. Thank you so much for being patient and being willing to take the last time block. I think it was a very Pog gameplay to end the 2-day tournament.
So, Eggie, who would you, after this conclusion of the tournament, who would you say is better at stat, VTubers or FleshTubers?
I think that SAF is a game for everyone, and we saw from Team VTuber, actually, for people who have genuinely never touched the competitive scene, for so many of us, I honestly think we saw a lot of growth from the day I invited them to the day they competed. And of course, the FleshTubers dominated the competition. They all cooked really, really hard, but the VTubers put up a fight, especially with some of the games in day one. So neck and neck. So I truly think that SAP is a game for everyone, and that's not just like a political answer. Like, so many people have improved and had fun in this tournament, both on the viewer side, the commentators, the new players, the veteran players. I think honestly anyone can cook, as they say in Ratatouille.
Damn,
My
she
answer
made
is
it a
Pog
feels good
crazy.
moment.
Feels good, man. Pog crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, I will not hold you guys hostage any longer if you don't want to stay. Thank you so much, Cotty, for commentating 2 shifts back to back. You deserve all the Chick-fil-A in the world. Val, thank you so much for commentating. I'm sure you had fun with the set, and Liam for being my opponent. I couldn't pick
Yeah.
a better FleshTuber to punch around.
It was a great time. Thank you for the invite.
Of course, of course. All right, everyone.
Yeah, thank you for having us and trusting us with your chat.
Yeah, I'll watch back in the VOD to see if you guys did anything Pog crazy. Surely not, right?
I'm getting out of here before she
Right.
sees anything.
Eggie Glocka.
Run.
Bye, boys.
Scatter.
Bye.
Scatter, scatter. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and head over to my just chatting screen. That way we have a little bit of visuals going on. I really wish I could have cooked harder. I'm quite disappointed in myself with how I played Turtle Pack. I definitely should have positioned Cricket and Dog a bit better there. We didn't quite hit as much as I had hoped. Thank you, Toop, for the blushka. But I honestly really loved how Pack 2 panned out for me. Just the high rolls made it so fun. And Liam cooked so hard. Honestly, there was a lot of talk of me being favored, but I genuinely think people undervalue Liam at how good he is, considering he's like a Pog content creator. He's a Pog staff player, certified now. So congratulations, Liam, on your dub. And congratulations, everyone is mad about the llama. Super Auto Gaming, welcome into the chat. And all the Markoto folks, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to greet you normally, but thank you for raiding on over just at the end of the tournament. If you're wondering what the score is, Vtubers ended with the score of 6, while FleshTubers ended with the score of 18. For all 6 sets in this tournament, the score is 1-2. 1 Vtuber score for every 2 FleshTuber score in every single set. We got consistency up in here. And I forgot if I said thank you, but thank you so much for all the folks who donated biddies. Toop screaming for help that the commentators were muted. I'm so sorry about that. Echo shipped. Thank you so much. Toop again. Master Musian. Thank you guys so much for the biddies. Show me your FleshTube pause. That sounds rough, Sincere. That sounds rough. But now, tell me about the secret plus 25 bonus you get the VTubers. Oh right, Spice, you reminded me, because VTubers are so pog, they automatically actually win this competition. It was rigged this entire time. You didn't know? Sap Strike, get early triple llamas, it's so easy. Truly. And I had a lot of fun, both preparing and learning for this tournament, and also for competing. It was scripted. She's a schmoozer. She's a schmoozer. She's not an honorable player. But again, a shout out to all the players and the folks who competed in the tournament. If you'd like to follow any of them, check out the overlay on the stream actually. If you click the featured channels, you are able to see everyone who competed and commentated today. They are all super, super amazing, and it's a real easy way to follow them. You can do it on mobile too if you're looking at the chat box there. And guys, I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you so much for all the raids, all the kind words and everything. Like I can't believe that my first tournament, I've survived hosting my first tournament. Isn't that pod crazy? Egg Cup was the best event of the year. Oh, thank you so much, Freezy. The Egg Cup was an inside job. Oh my gosh, I already missed playing Sag. Don't worry, I'm sure some of the commentators are free to use their PNGs. If they would like, I would give you guys my blessing. If you need help setting it up for your own stream, if you ever want to stream without cam, feel free to let me know. But you'll see them back in their flesh forms, don't worry. It was just a little temporary, a little cameo, you know? Let me think, where should I send you all to? I'm not quite sure. Oh, I heard a ba-ding ba-ding. Thank you so much, Walking Garden, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. And congrats, Danelle, on your VIP. Hold up, let me check out this homie real quick and see what their vibe is like. I want to make sure they're a good person before we raid out because, you know, I don't want to raid you guys to someone on Pog. Let me listen
Proud
in.
of you, my little egg champ.
Aw, thanks, Cody. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't cook harder. Alrighty, let me see. I wonder if this person is playing lobbies because if we're holding a SAP event, right? We should probably go... Maybe we should raid someone in SAP. Any ideas? Would you guys like another SAP streamer after this? They seem pretty chill. Why not? Let's share the love in the SAP community. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Classic walking out Garden, showing up way too late. Hey, better late than never, right? It's nice to meet you, Garden, and it's nice to meet all the Spice Rat folks, all the Breezers, everyone from everyone's community. Thank you so much for I don't know, supporting the event. I just can't believe it turned out so well despite the technical difficulties. Y'all are truly the most Pog community I could ask for, whether you're visiting now or you've been at Eggling since day one. I truly, truly appreciate you very much. Alright, we are gonna visit someone named Deadbeat Pete. I have no idea what they're like, what their vibe is like, but they're streaming SAP, and I want to show them just how amazing the SAP community is. So be nice to them. They may be overwhelmed with how many homies are saying hello, but hey, it's always nice to say hello to new folks, because I once was a wee bean in the SAP community, only streaming to 3 people, and look at us. Throughout the stream, 60 plus people, 50 people now. You guys are crazy. Wait, is Rosemi streaming SAP right now? Is she actually? Wait, pause. Is Rosemi? Is she actually? Wait, Rosemi Lovewa. Is she streaming SAP right now? Am I crazy? She ended? No! That's so sad! That's so sad she was streaming SAP. Rosemi is a corporate VTuber who I really, really love. Oh no, it's so sad. The bad timing. I talk too much. That's okay. We could definitely share the love to someone smaller in the community because, you know, we all start from somewhere. So everyone say hello to Deadbeat Pete. I do appreciate it. And we will be back tomorrow with an art stream showing you the behind the scenes of what it's like for the tournament. And also drawing new emotes because I owe you guys a new set of emotes for all the folks who've subbed. So if you want the new Pog Egg Motes, be sure to sub. And I'll catch you all tomorrow? At 9 p.m. CST. So hopefully Deadbeats has a good vibe and share all the love to them. Thank you all for supporting the tournament. And I will see you all another time. Good night, everyone. Rest well, and congratulations, Vtubers. We will get our revenge someday. Good night, rest well, and don't forget to follow all the Pog streamers. Use the featured streamer overlay, and you will be able to check them out soon. Alright, bye-bye.